Give it a minute, Andrew.
Okay.
Like I would say. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can hit it. I think that's probably enough.
Is there a birthday cake?
Yay to you. Yay. Blow it out.
Happy birthday to you.
Nice kids.
Gotta blow it out. Ready? One more. Okay, go. Happy birthday, Daddy.
Let's blow the
Happy birthday.
1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday, dear.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Is she on fire? Ooh.
Yeah. These are primarily 1-year-old. By the way, just so you know.
Oh.
Yeah. He's like,
Happy birthday, dear Alex. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Can you blow them out? Blow out your candles.
no.
Oh.
Blow it right on the fire. Oh.
Happy birthday to you.
Yay!
Yay!
Oh my God. You see your face?
What's the matter? You don't
What's
like
wrong?
Daddy?
Kid?
I'm so sorry.
It smells like smoke.
No.
It's okay, baby. Reflex.
Happy birthday.
You didn't even feel it.
Oh no. Yeah, firing babies. I don't know. Oh my God.
To you.
Can you blow out the candles?
Blow it out.
Blow. Go. Blow them out.
Blow 'em out.
Blow them out.
Oh yeah. Get it, Coco. Get it, Coco. Come on. Come on, Coco. You got it. Come on, buddy. Yeah.
Happy birthday to you.
Cha cha cha.
Oh, dude.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
One more.
To you. No! Happy birthday.
Oh my
to
God.
you.
Amazing how many kids are attracted to fire.
These parents.
It's amazing how many parents
Happy
let their
birthday to
kids
you.
get burned.
Ready? Let's all blow it out together.
We barely
1,
survived the
2,
fire,
3.
so I've got PTSD.
Oh my God, birthday pancakes. That sounds good.
Where'd it go?
We blew it out, dude.
No, look at that face. Oh,
The baby was like, "What the?"
Nice.
Oh, face first.
oh. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Getting burned.
Don't do it.
Oh. It's okay. Let's put it up.
Happy birthday to you. Blow your candle. Okay, or do that instead. Happy birthday to you.
Blow it out.
Blow the candle. Go ahead, do it hard. Good job. You did it. Good job.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear
Check,
John
check.
Paul. Happy birthday
You good?
to you.
Okay, I got my mic working.
No, that is terrible.
Yep, you're good.
Happy birthday to you.
Too loud, too
Oh,
quiet.
The pain isn't hit yet. Has it?
Oh, bye.
Happy birthday to you.
I don't know. Do you need to watch any more babies burning their hand?
I don't think so.
Stop it
I
at
think we're
this
good
point.
on that end.
It's almost
These parents.
Candles out.
All right.
Starts to life.
Oh, hey, Nico.
Hey, you're here.
Oh,
Oh my God.
Blow the candles out for
노래 불러야지요. 노래 불러야 돼. 노래 불러. 시작. 노래 불러.
oh, that was rude.
Is that a piece of bread?
Make a wish and blow out your candles.
Oh, who wants one?
Go for the honey.
One more time. Come on, buddy.
Put it in his face. Ooh. He didn't even flinch.
Did that like a pro.
Oh. No.
You're supposed to lick your finger first.
You're not supposed to put the fire out.
Wait, blow that one out. Hurry.
Okay.
Josh. Wait, one hot.
Okay. I think I've seen enough children's fingers being burned.
And I think I've seen enough kids sneezing all over their cake. Who wants a slice?
What's
All
up,
right.
guys? How's everybody?
What is up, Sombreros? Woo!
1 year. Man,
Time flies.
it is not what I thought it would be. I'll tell you that. It is not what I
What
thought
did you
it would
think it was
be.
going to be?
Just easy and fun and no work and just like, you know, what the average audience member thinks, which is, oh, they just, 2 hours every week, they turn their computer on and talk and turn it back off. And that's it, and it's good work, but it's a lot of work.
Yeah, I didn't even have to do anything. I didn't even have to turn anything on today. I just got to come up to Studio B at Karen B's and sit down.
Yeah, we were at Karen B and Ted at the producer desk today. And we're just sitting in here now. We didn't do anything. We're just sitting down, and we tried some sort of setup where we had two different Streamyard windows open, and it turned into this like echo nightmare chamber. So they're here. They're just out of the camera for a minute, but we might make them sit in the main chairs tonight. So, hi, Nico.
Oh, hi, Lowry.
How are you?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Aw.
I will like to give Cami a shout out. This is a vintage Bebe dress that fits me perfectly, and I love it. So thank you.
Oh, cute. Vintage bebe.
Yes.
It's very
Vintage
Moira
bebe.
Rose of you.
So Moira. Oh my gosh! You know what? Actually, DJ, do you remember a little bit of Lexus?
La 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 la
La
la
la
la.
la la la.
A little bit, Alexa, of course.
Oh, the scene is. Do you know that scene, Karen and Ted? Do you guys? Do you know it, Alex? When Alexis does her little dance.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know which one that
Funny.
is.
What is
It
that?
is
famous.
Ted in the
Hi,
house.
Karen and Ted.
Woo.
Karen and Ted have been
Ted-
so lovely as to put us up for the weekend. We had a nice little party for Karen's birthday last night. So we're giving her Studio B a little bit of a practice round. She's running this. What's that? Oh, you need a stand?
Here.
Well,
Do you want
happy
this one?
birthday, Karen B.
Yeah.
I'm 1 month older than Karen, so if it comes down to it in a debate, I'm 1 month older and wiser.
It's a little odd.
Well, how fun that you guys got to celebrate in
But like
person.
you said, that's debatable.
Actually, I didn't even know
Very
that it
debatable.
was her birthday, but it's kind of ironic that today is
It wasn't
Today's
today's not
Sombrero.
her birthday.
It was like a week ago, right?
Yeah.
That's something like a week ago. But she
Oh.
chose this date to
Gotcha.
have guests, and it was very lovely. It was very
As far as I'm concerned, every day is my birthday.
every day.
Every day.
So this is one thing you don't know about Ted. He's an outdoor designer.
Wait a
And,
second. My favorite thing about Ted right now is that Ted is wearing a t-shirt that has his Japanese truck on it, and it's the coolest vintage t-shirt. And I feel like getting a ride around the property today, which is beautiful, and there's a stream that runs through it with rocks. But Ted is wearing a t-shirt that matches his truck. And if that's not coordination and styling like envy, I don't know what is.
yeah, it's hardcore, dude. These little Japanese like trucks.
This thing is badass.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can go anywhere with it. It's
He's
so
a,
cool.
he's a fashion Easter.
He's a fashion ether. Is that what you said?
I was saying Easter, but I said Easter never mind.
Hey, Karen, where's that? I've got your video pulled up. I think you just have to run it on your end.
Oh.
You guys got to check out this fire pit design by the one and only Ted. It's pretty rad. And so the sun comes in at the golden hour through like this beautiful foliage. And we got out there just in time last night before the party started, and they have a nice little fire pit. There's actually 3 fire pits on the property, which is pretty cool. So like you have the main fire pit, and then you have like the cool person's fire pit, and then the super cool person's fire pit, which is way down deep in the forest. And I think if you make it big, and it'll have
Do you
some
think the
sound.
gnomes use
So
the fire
mindful.
pit?
Yeah.
What's that? Osmond Gold or whatever the fuck.
But look at this.
Look how beautiful
Look at
that
this
is.
perfect. Like it's so mindful. The way that he does it, you know it's mindful. Like he is paying attention to every
Emily.
detail on this, and that's
it's
the
like
beauty
lattice.
of it.
It's not just
And
a
look at
circle.
how
Oh yeah,
it's
because the way I have it is just so
It's
because
just lattice. It's so that it
the design's like all the heat
falls in.
stays concentrated in.
There you go.
it's so mindful. The way
Yeah.
that he does it, you know it's mindful. Like
That's
he is
cool.
paying
Oh my God.
attention to.
Is that it? Okay.
Yeah, that's cool. So yeah, a lot of time spent in the wilderness here. We met a lot of puppy dogs, and there's a cat, and there's still kittens running around here with us too. And
Dr. Law.
Dr. Locke fired up a mean dinner that just put me in a coma, man.
Oh, and wait, there's one really important thing that you're forgetting.
What's that?
Where's your guitar?
Oh my God, I can't believe I didn't bring this up. I'm gonna let you guys talk for a minute. I'm gonna have to go downstairs and get that.
Why is it asking me to add you guys to the stage, Lowry and Nico? Never mind.
No, just yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's because it. Oh, yeah, I see.
Okay.
Well,
So,
it looks
yeah.
like you guys are having fun. That's awesome.
Yeah,
I'm uploading another video too that Dr. Law sent us. Can you hear me talking?
I can.
Yes.
Like barely, probably.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're on the
Green
good
and black.
Do you
want
want
my mics?
Do you want to trade spots?
No, it's fine. You're fine. Here.
It sounds like you're away from your chair.
Now she is.
And the screen is black.
I just come over here and then I can.
I can sit in this little chair
No,
here.
no. You don't just sit in a little chair. And then you can hear me because this is how it's set up. Like I can't do both. You know, it's
Why
set
can't
up
you
for
clo-
either or.
You can't clone yourself?
No,
Oh man.
I'm not sure.
Well,
I
the
want
sound
to.
is good here.
Hi, DJ.
Hi DJ.
What's
Welcome
up,
back,
ladies?
DJ.
How is everybody?
Good.
I want to
Good.
go
How are
to
you?
barbecue at Karen B's and go sit by the bonfire and
So
It's fun. You're welcome
pretty.
anytime.
No, seriously, this is a magical gnome land. I'm serious. I saw a fairy earlier when I was sitting in the middle of the creek. I shit you not. It was probably a hummingbird, but I
How
did.
far is that from your mother? Yeah, your mother's house, where Crumb
It's like,
lives.
it's like 20 minutes,
Oh wow.
Yeah.
just on the other side of town.
Yeah, and
Wow.
shout out to Emily and Crumb who hosted us, and we had so much
Mhm.
fun.
Mm-hmm.
that's so cool. And my
that guy
brother's
got
moving to the Carolinas. He's going to be about 2 hours from Greenville. So,
Your brothers?
uh-huh.
Wow.
Like where? In which direction?
I honestly I don't know the name of the town off the top of my head, but I looked it up at the time and it was about 2 hours. So I think it was towards the middle of the state.
What's
but-
What's bringing him to North Carolina?
He's in the military, so maybe
Oh, there is military bases
So
around
maybe
here.
closer to the coast.
maybe I don't know some Air Force base out there. But I was like, oh, perfect! I can come visit all the flatties.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah. Well,
That would be cool.
That would be so much fun.
What did Alex go do? What are we waiting for?
Yeah,
He went to go get the guitar.
Oh, that's right. Oh, here he comes.
He's coming.
Okay, so this was really, really a special moment last night. And we didn't really talk about it because I'm going to let Alex tell the story. I think did somebody film it?
I don't know.
I think somebody filmed
Somebody
it.
got it on film somewhere.
Oh
I
yeah,
did-
Law recorded some of it,
Oh yeah. So
and
this is maybe right here.
signed me for a little bit of it, and I think there was what
Yeah.
15 people there.
I don't know. Probably.
There was
Yeah,
a few people. I
15.
didn't
I need
So-
to call Dr. Law. I hadn't talked to him in like 4 or 5 months at least.
There's leftover
What-
pad thai and chicken
Not
fried
anymore.
rice. No, it's all
Anymore?
that's all gone
I
now.
got pad thai for my lunch tomorrow, and then finish off with
Delicious.
delish.
There's fried chicken. Karen made brisket. Let me tell you something. Everybody needs Karen's brisket recipe. It was
It was banging.
delicious. Like balls apart in your mouth. Delicious.
ooh,
Like,
I
you
love
don't even
that.
need any gravy. Delicious.
Ooh, it sounds so
Literally
good.
like marry me brisket,
Mm.
basically.
Marry me, brisket.
Karen's on mute.
Oh no, you're muted.
I think the mics are picking her up from across the room, but if you want to try your mic and see if that works, you're muted over there. See
I
if that-
know. Can you?
Oh, there we
Maybe
go.
an echo.
No, it's
not
perfect.
bad. Not
No.
I
bad.
don't hear an echo yet.
I get a little bit of me.
Okay.
So just however, we're also getting you in the main mics too. So
I know, but I'm not next to the main mics.
Are you guys in the same room, all 4 of you?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're 10
Okay.
feet apart.
so it was kind of an experiment.
Hey, Ted.
She's
So cool,
like
yeah.
started doing some bigger productions in here and like learning. They're using us basically as like guinea pigs.
That's fine.
So how to run everything. So, I don't mind it. This is cool not to have to set up anything. Just sit down on top. That cool.
Oh yeah. What you got on your lap?
Oh yeah. So last night I started to roll up to the fire and Griff just pulls out a guitar. I'm like, because I asked him to bring one, and he's like, "This guitar is yours." And so I was like, I didn't really pay attention to what he was saying. I was like, okay, yeah, because I did ask him to bring it. And hey, Karen, can you mute that over there? Yeah, I'm getting a little echo in mine. And so I was like, okay, sure, this is the guitar he brought because I thought because Crumb was going to bring his or whatever. So I rolled up there, and he's like, "This is your guitar. This is yours." And I didn't even really catch on to like what he was talking about. It was Griff and Brian. They work in the music stores here, and then it finally clicked. I was like, "What do you mean this is mine?" And they pull out this guitar, and I'm like, "Shut up." So they Frankensteined like a couple of different guitars, and they're really good with guitars, and put together my first custom made guitar for me.
Aw.
And it actually was given to me. And this is crazy. If you look at it, there's no name on the headstock, right?
It's a one of a kind.
So like if I get it in here, if you can see
it has a
it.
brand.
So but the thing about it is there's no name, which means I get to name it too. So it's the first guitar that's ever been built just for me. And I think it has Fender parts, but I don't know if they Frankenstein some stuff, but Griff and Brian worked really hard on this, and that was a really sweet gift they gave to me last night. And now I have a guitar again after almost 2 months. So
What are
Griff,
you gonna name it? Like U-Haul?
I haven't given it a name yet. U-Haul.
Oh man.
I did put it over the fire smoke to give it a nice ritualistic smoke introduction. And the rules are that it doesn't touch the ground ever again.
Wow.
So, anyway,
you should have everyone sign it with a silver Sharpie.
I know, right? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know
No.
what I want to do with it.
No.
But it sounds great and it plays well. So like Griff, Brian, thank you so much.
Yeah.
There you go.
It doesn't touch the ground. You can't touch the ground.
No,
with it.
that's
What are you
count as
doing?
a ground. That's carpet. That's fine. I'm talking
That's-
like soil. I'm talking like soil and rock. It doesn't touch any of that. So we'll just use that right there. But anyway, so it was a wonderful time. And Karen and Ted, thank you for having us down here.
Yes,
And,
thank you. I love your pillows. They're
That's so cool.
really cozy.
Yeah, it's really good to be around the Kakalaki crew. That used to be, that was the Flatover crew, and a lot of the people that live near here, and it was just really fun, man. Got to see how they run the farm around here, and ride around in a Japanese farm truck
Fuck
on
yeah.
trails.
Around the K-truck and the intense trails.
Yeah, it was so good. And it's like almost like being in a forest, like in the middle of town, but you're in a forest. So it's just really good stuff.
It is a magical forest.
Wait till next year.
I love it.
Yeah. What's gonna happen next year?
Next year will be more trails.
More trails.
More trails, hopefully, to get down into the woods.
Mm-hmm. I still think you should build a ramp over that creek. I'm not sure how safe that is, but
We'll figure out something. I'm pretty sure that it's going to be something pretty magical.
that's cool. That's cool.
Tony Coriolis. Shout out to Tony Coriolis.
Hi, Tony.
Really?
Bill Henry. Nathan.
Tony.
Got our cousin, Rupert Twine. Welcome
Tony
to the
was
birthday
there for my Tony was there for my beat down that night. Where was
the beat down? Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Didn't you get beat down again just recently?
No.
They didn't get your bike?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. I'm working on my. No, that's maintenance. God, how bad would my luck be if I got beat down again that soon?
That would be tough.
I wonder if I was someone's initiation. Like, I wonder if like someone got into a gang or something cool.
Likely.
I'm kidding by calling that cool.
No, I
Like, why
know.
would you
You're
do
being
stuff
a
like
good sport about it. It's crazy. But hey, Laura, that's great. You got a guitar as a gift. That's such a thoughtful thing right now. That's very cool.
Yeah, it was very nice. It was it was unexpected, and I was very happy and proceeded to play it for most of the rest of the night. And everybody was in good spirits, and it's starting to be the sticky deep south. We're not there yet. It's still relatively cool, but
it's very cool up here.
It's getting to that point. Well, no, the Studio B, like we're kind of breaking it in, guys. They broke it in like a couple weeks ago. When was it? Like 2-3 weeks ago you debuted this, Karen?
Yeah.
And so like it's super rad. I mean, it's pro, and like, I think we were talking about, she was saying something about maybe doing some like pro interviews of some people up here. This is a step above like what we do here at the Sombrero. This is like pro. There's different camera angles in here, and it's like super comfortable. All we need is like a fern,
Soft boxes.
a fern on each side, and then we
Well,
should be good.
You know what? Everywhere we go, there's a judgmental buck. There's a judgmental buck on the wall here too. There was 3 on NDV's wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, how can they not be judgmental? They were killed.
They were killed. Yeah, they have to be
They have to be
judgmental.
It's like,
Yeah.
They're like,
I'm dead,
you
motherfucker.
shot me
Yeah, I
and
know.
then you hung my head on your wall, asshole.
I
Yeah.
know. Whoopity fucking do. This is a great afterlife for all I know.
Yeah.
What a, like that's like purgatory. That's like
I
the
know it
worst
is. It's like it's
purgatory.
animal purgatory right there.
But it would be the best place to like hide a camera in the eyeball. Oh my gosh. What if the taxidermists are hiding eyeball spy cams and they're just staring at us through all the taxidermy everywhere?
Wasn't it a movie? Wasn't there a movie called The Game?
No.
Try to look inside that thing.
Oh, that's creepy.
Yeah. So, but you know, you never know, man.
I would pierce his ears.
So what's all happened, man, since we started doing this stuff a year ago? Like what? Like, I mean, we've had lots of guests. Like, I mean, I don't know if we can remember all of them. I didn't pull up a list, but you know, I think we had guests on probably 80% of the shows, and all the heavy hitters, you know, out there in Effie land. Who was our first guest? Do you remember our first guest,
Yep.
Rico?
It was Jaron.
Jaron was our first guest.
Was it?
Wow, it was a long time ago. How things have changed.
No, it wasn't. Darren was when I was in Florida. That was like episode 7 or something.
I remember specifically saying, "Congratulations, Jaron! You're our first official guest." Because we
Okay.
had open phones, but we
Well,
didn't
I'm
have.
not. I don't want
a-
to argue with you about it or anything.
I'm just saying
That's
what it was.
hilarious. That's
And,
so funny.
yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, so we started off a little rough, you know, we audio issues. We had to do the whole fucking, you know, Team America thing, and I guess that got worked out. And I'm gonna go back. This is the very first joke that I ever told, and I think it's just funny. Okay. Yeah.
See if it
Going
lands
back to
this
the very
time.
first one, see if you guys remember this joke. All right.
Oh
A
my God.
boy is selling fish on a corner. To get his customers' attention, he is yelling, "Damn fish for sale! Get your damn fish here!" A pastor hears this and asks, "Why are you calling them damn fish?" The boy responds, "Because I caught these fish at the local dam." The pastor buys a couple of fish, takes them home to his wife, and asks her to cook the damn fish. The wife responds, surprised, "I didn't know it was acceptable for a preacher to speak that way." He explains to her why they are damn fish. Later at the dinner table, he asks his son to pass the damn fish. He responds, "That's the spirit, Dad. Now pass the fucking potatoes." All right.
I'm not sure if I'm supposed to groan on that one or not.
All right. Well, I'm just saying, it's 1 year anniversary for the first joke I told on this.
Yeah, it was the dad jokes. I remember that.
Hey, episode 2 was my Don Pettit tattoo.
All right. So people watched for 3 hours as you got a tattoo of Don Pettit on your calf.
Yeah, I bet that was exciting.
That was riveting.
You might have to pay for
The
that.
ratings went through the roof on that one. That was, I mean, that's ballsy though, dude. You put an astronaut on your calf.
I want to get a Katy Perry one in an astronaut suit with butterflies on it, but Andrew's just like, nah. It's
You got any room? You got any room left for any of that?
Oh yeah, I got lots of real estate on my legs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine. I'm looking back through all the shows. Like, yeah, it was like pretty rough going first 4 or 5 weeks. We didn't know what the hell we were doing. I was pushing buttons and like, this doesn't work. And we still have things that don't work to this day, but you know,
But I really like buttons.
yeah,
Yeah.
you could press
So
them.
the other thing,
You know, I had a whole entire collection of vintage buttons in that U-Haul.
Oh,
What the
man.
hell are those people doing with my buttons?
They're at a flea market somewhere in Lexington.
Like, who needs my buttons?
hmm
Who needs my marbles? Why?
Lots of people have been on
I
the
don't
show,
get it.
man. It's crazy.
I really
I'm,
don't get it.
I'm looking at this and like, I mean, we've had a lot of really great guests and
Everybody. I mean, all like everyone that whenever I came up with the idea, everyone that like I was like picturing having on. I mean, that list is pretty much done.
I
yeah,
believe that's called visualization, Rico. You visualize
yeah,
coming up.
the wish list. The wish
That's
list.
manifestation. That's a huge lesson. Everybody listen to Rico. That's a good thing.
Mhm.
Shit.
You visualized it. I love that.
DJ, we haven't seen you in a while. What's been going on with you?
Oh, you know, life just busy outside of Strange World Land with personal life, family, friends, work, etc. But it's good to be back, especially for the 1 year anniversary of the Sombrero. I mean, you guys have really been dedicated, and it is amazing how many guests you've had on. And just thank you to all the guests that did participate. I think that's just really been a fun part of having the laid back version of a Flat Earth show and hanging out and getting to know people on a kind of personal level, just relaxed. And I love that that's what this show is about. Sometimes too much relaxed for my taste, but
yeah. Well, hey, I think we're getting better.
Hey, we don't
Yeah,
cuss as much.
Right? I'm like, don't forget this is being recorded and can and will be used against you. So, but hey,
What?
I've lightened up too
Public
because
opinion?
who cares, right? I mean, you're just
Who the fuck cares, DJ?
who cares?
Did you guys hear about
Right.
that? Go ahead.
Well, because they're the little thing that I started off on. I'm pretty much consistent with it. Like on this day in history, there's some weird shit that happened on this day in history in 1980. Following an earthquake with a magnitude of 5.1 on the Richter scale, Mount St. Helens erupted, causing massive damage to the surrounding area. And then Facebook went public in 2012, which raised $16 billion on their very first day.
What?
And
How?
yeah, so the one that those are like, okay, whatever kind of situation, but I know a lot of people here don't believe in nuclear weapons anymore. I used to believe in them until I saw like everybody bringing forth the evidence, but apparently in 1974 India detonated a nuclear weapon in the Rajasthan desert. So I don't even know if that's real or not, but that's what they're reporting.
I mean, Rajasthan is really big, actually. They make really good blankets there. They've got great cotton.
I believe that story. I believe that one.
Yeah, they do, and that's it. Like the Kanta blankets, I love it. I love India.
Story. I believe that.
Well, I'm
Karen
just saying
looked
that's
like
what they
she
were
was about to
reporting.
hypnotize herself. What were you doing with that crystal, Karen?
This is my this is a amethyst. Oops,
I don't know.
wrong camera.
Can we hear it?
Camera.
Can you hear it, Karen?
I'm not. Yeah. I'm
I
muted.
muted because I don't want to echo.
Oh, it's pretty. I like it.
This is my pendulum crystal. I love this crystal.
Very cool.
That's a beautiful. I love that.
Anyway,
There's so many crystals in this house. It's like a crystal haven.
What?
yes.
What are you doing with my crystal?
I think I know the answer, Karen, but I have to ask anyways. Do you have any organite?
I think somebody gave it to me, but it's not something I seek out. I like raw crystals, natural crystals the way they came out of the dirt. So, organite is like not really. You know what I mean? Am I echoing to everybody else?
Not too bad. No, not to me.
It's just hard to hear.
Yeah, it's an experiment process. Like if you put 4 live mics, or at least 3 in one room. So I
thought I would have another USB mic to use, but I didn't. So,
Karen, this purple color is the same color my bedroom was painted when it was like 92. And on that birthday, which since it's our birthday, I feel like maybe we should share our best birthdays. Want to know what my best birthday present was ever that I ever got? Anybody? My own phone line.
No, my favorite birthday.
I remember
by far.
getting my own phone line, and that was the shit.
Right?
It was a landline too.
Yes. So my mom would call me from downstairs and she'd be like, dinner's ready. So then my brother, he started giving it out to his friends because his room was across the hall. And so his friend Jesse would call it. I still mess with him today. And Jesse's like, hey, is Mike there? I'm like, fuck you, Jesse. And I hang up the phone because I was just a bitch older sister.
I love the power you had with this private phone line of your brother.
Well, I mean, then Michael would be like, why do you fucking have to hang up on him?
Best birthday present ever. What about you, DJ? Do you have a best birthday present?
Best birthday present ever. Well, that's a good question. You know, it's so crazy and sad that I didn't even celebrate birthdays until I was almost 20 years old. So
Oh wow.
isn't that sad because of I was raised Jehovah's Witness?
I always wondered what that would be like. Like, what was that like?
I mean,
my
mom was more okay. So in my mom's defense, she was like, "Why do I need to wait to your birthday to buy you a present? How about just presents all year long?" And so we didn't ever go. We never went without. But the specific birthday present, I literally can't even think of something. Probably something my friends gave me. I don't know. We used to, what we used to do here because I was in SoCal is go to Disneyland, which now sounds lame, but at the time that was always really fun to go for your birthday.
Yeah.
I don't think I had a favorite birthday present. I don't remember
That's sad.
any of my birthdays.
I feel like that's sad. You should probably go to therapy about that.
Yeah.
That's sad.
I know on my 21st birthday, they had something called Century Club. That's when you take 100 shots of beer so you take a shot of beer every 60 seconds for 100 shots. And it seems pretty easy because you're thinking, well, it's light beer or whatever, but
like you throw up.
you do. You throw up and you die, basically.
On your birthday?
It's worse than like drinking liquor. It was my 21st birthday.
So that's what you did. Did you ever drink before?
Yeah, I drank a little bit before that, but
like, what would possess you to just go and like drink that much on your just because you were 21?
no,
you could?
that's what friends do for you in the Midwest.
Oh, that's
They
so
take
nice
you
of
out
them.
and ruin
How
and
kind.
wreck you.
How kind.
Yeah, no, but that wasn't you. Yeah, I don't remember like ever asking for much for my birthday. I was like, just I don't know, let's go out, let's go do something, let's get some dinner. I don't know, maybe I got some shoes when I was a kid.
I got a car on my 16th birthday. That was
I never
cool.
got a car. I never got anything like that. Like
I was so mad at my parents because they didn't pick me up from school because they were like, "Oh, I thought you were picking her up. I thought you were picking her up." I was like, "I got to get my license."
Yeah.
And there was a car in the driveway. I'm like, "Oh, I'm driving to cheerleading practice now. Bye."
Okay, so something else I did not know, DJ, that you were raised a Jehovah's Witness, and I know some Jehovah's Witnesses. I know that they didn't celebrate birthdays or anything, or most of them don't. So I didn't actually know why until just now. So Jehovah's Witnesses do not celebrate birthdays because they believe that such celebrations displease God. Like what?
So
They never had a good excuse for it. They were always like, well, that's not really mentioned in the Bible, so we just don't do it. They're kind of that middle of the road cult that they're never going to sing too loud and they're never going to party too hard, and they're always going to be just kind of middle of the road, and that just makes people that are feel cozy, right? So looking back, I'm just like, these people can be wonderful, but I do feel like these rules, some of them are a bit too crazy and strict, but then they get into the whole blowing out the candle thing and how that's a ritual. And now you kind of hear that outside of Jehovah's Witness. And so I get
I've heard
why
that.
they were saying they don't participate in these pagan rituals. So then on the other hand, you're like, well, maybe they're on to something. But being raised Jehovah's Witness, I think, had its positives and negatives in my life. So I'm taking the good and running with it.
I love that philosophy about that.
Mhm.
Definitely.
Yeah, I mean, we
became
still do Christmas.
So wait,
we
so-
just don't
but
do
do you-
Santa Claus.
I have a question about this though. I've always wondered this ever since I was a kid about Jehovah's Witness. I was like, do they know their birthday?
Oh yeah, your
Because-
birthday for sure. I mean, because luckily I had family members that weren't Jehovah's Witness, and my parents ended up being separated. So my dad's side, they all participated in birthdays and Christmases, etc. So I definitely don't feel like I was missing out. But what I'll say about it is it does start the conspiracy seed planted very young, because you're raised in this organization that's basically saying, hey, all these other people have the lie, but we have the truth inside over here. And so you're kind of, it's really trippy. So I'd kind of pay attention to things like, why we didn't celebrate Christmas. It had Santa Claus wasn't real. They kind of tell you right away, and they tell you, there's little things that you feel like you're getting insider knowledge. And again, looking back, I don't agree with the doctrine, but who the hell knows, right? Everyone thinks their religion is right. So
Right.
I'm just kind of at the point where
I mean,
believe
I still
that the truth
identify
will
as a
come
Disney
out, and
princess.
people will figure it out. Sorry.
Andrew, you got a favorite birthday or birthday gift you'd like to share? I have one, but I want to go last.
My favorite birthday gift, is for my family not to sing happy birthday to me.
Whoa! I fucking hate that song.
No, I'm not. I've heard it so many times. It's just like the most monotonous, fucking horrible song that I've ever heard.
It's literally the
right there.
song in the entire world.
He shops at Hot Topic.
It
Yeah,
is.
Is there any truth?
He has
He's
been
owed
pending
royalty.
Dark Cloud of Doom.
Oh my gosh, Andrew, that was hilarious. That was so good.
I won't
there-
even
is
sing
there
it
any-
for my mom's birthday. I swear. I'll be the only one at the dinner table and stuff that's like not singing it. And I told my family, like, if you ever sing that song, I'm gonna get up and leave. Me. Fucking.
I believe
Sorry,
that's
it's good.
that. I believe
There's
that's
much
that.
better ones.
Oh yeah, it's the worst song ever. Come on, we all know.
But aside from that,
anymore.
I liked food on my birthday. Now that I'm really thinking about it, I was always got to go to my favorite restaurant, which is typically a Mexican food place, and I was getting everything I could and just leaving there sick, eating. So, but yeah. My dad, he didn't participate. He was like, all right, you're getting Christmas and you're getting gifts. I was like, thanks, Dad. I didn't really miss out.
Aw.
Everything is a to-do here. I mean, everything is a to-do at this house. The tiniest holiday, and my daughter is all over it. It's so funny.
I
And-
mean,
and we're always broke
the
too.
holidays were fun when I was a kid. I remember holidays. They were so much fun. It was so much fun to believe in Santa and like be a Disney princess. I loved it. Like, I just wish I could go back there. Seriously.
Well, and especially the time with the family, sometimes that's the only time of year you get to see your relatives. And I'm so grateful that my dad and his side weren't celebrating or were celebrating, and they were not Jehovah's Witness, because I might have never seen my great grandparents. I might, you know what I mean? The Jehovah's Witnesses are kind of, they exclude themselves from so much of their other family members' activities. It's really sad looking at it from an outsider in now. For
Kinda
sure.
isolating.
But I want to hear,
Right.
what did Ted get as a Christmas gift or birthday gift? Sorry.
Yeah, Ted, what's your
We
favorite
didn't
gift?
hear Ted's or Karen's.
I mean, you could also say what's your favorite gift that you gave to, if you want to say as well.
I got a good one. This was 2018, I believe, 2017. Anyway, I surprised my mom by driving 8 hours out to be surprised the shit out of her for Christmas. I was in contact with my brother during this time, like texting him, like, hey, I'm XYZ miles away, whatever. My mom's ended up going downstairs to like get some beers or whatever the hell. She comes back up and I'm like, surprise, I'm here. Scared the shit. Like, oh my god. There's a lot of planning involved in this, but I got it. My brother recorded it too.
That's so sweet.
That's so cute.
Mm-hmm.
And what about Karen? What was Karen's best birthday gift?
Or Christmas gift, or
Sorry,
vice
well,
versa.
yeah, I think we're doing birthdays because it's the 1 year anniversary of the Sombrero.
I mean, I really loved that sombrero that was gifted to me from the guy at the music camp that we were supposed to have Flighttoberfest at. But it didn't happen there, and it happened at the Campton Inn instead. And then that sombrero, that was a really good present. I missed that sombrero. It was in the U-Haul.
It was in the U.S.
What are they doing with my fucking sombrero? You guys, like, what are they doing with it?
What
I
are
just
they
picture
doing with
somebody
the
wearing my
buttons?
tutus and my sombrero and using my underwear. Like, what the fuck?
This is nice.
They're thinking they scored, sweetie. You had such eclectic, cute, crazy shit. I'm
I
sorry.
know, now you have a bunch of like peeping
No,
fashion wannabes.
It's true.
it's just, I'm like, what are you wearing that to, jail? Like, what? Like, why? I don't get it. It still baffles me. And then U-Haul sent me an email, and this was actually like a nice present from U-Haul. They sent me an email asking me to fill out an accident report, as if I got in an accident with the U-Haul. Like it was my fault that somebody broke the window and, you know, like
Stole it.
stole it, jacked up the ignition.
Oh my God. So did you fill it out?
Accident report. No, I sent them a whole entire email, and I like CC'd my dad, and I was like, my insurance agent, and I'm the boss's daughter. My insurance agent is CC'd on this. I was just like, fuck off. I haven't published it yet, but Jesus. I mean, I don't understand how corporate can be so absolutely, completely unempathetic. And so I will be calling the vice president of U-Haul because I have his cell phone number, and you can use AI to do lots of wonderful things.
U-Haul famous. You guys are on your way.
U-Haul
Okay,
famous.
I thought of my favorite gift.
Okay.
In my 21st birthday, my mom took me to Italy for 3.5 weeks. And that was pretty awesome. So we went all over Italy. And then the last 2 days we were in Paris. And Paris sucks.
Paris sucks.
I hate Parisians. They're the most awful people.
Seriously, they're mean.
They're horrid, horrid creatures. But the Italians, everybody was really.
In Rome.
Did I freeze?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you froze.
Oh, it's working again.
Your audio froze too, so back up a little with your story.
But we heard Italy. That sounds amazing.
Italy. Yeah. What did you guys not hear?
Then you went to Paris, and that Parisians are
Paris,
assholes.
you said
Oh yeah,
sex.
Yeah.
Paris.
People in Paris are assholes.
Parisians are
really are.
assholes.
They're
I
mean.
hate them.
I mean, they hate us for some
They
reason.
treated me like shit, and we were trying to be nice. We're like asking questions, and I even tried to speak French to them, and they would speak French back to me, and I couldn't understand anything they said because they
Because they're
spoke too
fucking
fast.
That's what you do. They know how to speak
and they
fucking
use
English.
slang. They're like, stupid American.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
and
Oh,
it's-
stupid,
yeah,
stupid,
they're
stupid,
fucking
stupid.
assholes. But
They can be sarcastically like
I
even being
loved Italy though. Everybody in Italy was really cool.
where in Italy did you go to Firenze?
Yes.
Oh, isn't it beautiful?
We flew into Milan, and then we kind of went south all the way to Rome, and then
Ooh.
back up. Went to Venice.
Venice is awesome.
Yeah.
That sounds so nice.
It was really cool. So that's my favorite birthday gift, was going
That's
to
a beautiful gift.
Italy for 3 weeks. That was great.
Awesome. Oh, and Italian food is
Yeah, the food.
kind of the best.
Mangia.
Exactly.
I love Italy.
I'd have been
Yeah, I
to
always
Florence.
say
and
that
it's
if I was
fabulous.
on death row and they were to give me like my last supper meal thing, it would probably just be Italian food. I'm not Italian, but it would be Italian food. Probably something from Olive Garden or something.
Endless breadsticks.
Just keep giving me the breadsticks. Just keep giving me the breadsticks. Olive Garden is
Nothing
actually
beats
not
a good
that
Italian pizza. I'm sorry. Oh, so good.
bad. Pizza. I love pizza actually. Pizza's fantastic.
Well, when I went to Italy, pizza was not the best thing there. That was like fast food in Italy. You
What'd
get like
you
a
have?
little personal style pizza.
See, I
They
was
were
I
more
don't like
crustini.
pizza at all.
They were more like crostinis. So you go in and you're like, oh, can I have the supersetta with provolone toasty?
Yeah.
They toast it for you, and then you stand and drink an espresso. It's not in the afternoon. There was this little place in Venice. I was staying at this hostel there. Well, it's like a shared room, and the walls were cement. Venice was the weirdest place ever, but you could see the basilica from the rooftop, and everything was all terracotta, and you could always hear all of the church bells, and it's absolutely stunning. And there's a hospital in Venice that you walk into a church, but then it's a hospital.
Oh wow.
And it
Interesting.
was the most confusing thing. I was like, what the hell? But it's a magical place.
Saves on
There
your
was
trip
this
to the
little-
morgue.
There was this little teeny tiny, it was, have you ever seen the little window box like on social media where you just like, they hand you a glass of wine through the window? Has anybody seen this? Oh, okay. Well, there's these little secret like wine window boxes all over Rome, and they're like little hidden places, and you just knock on the thing and they open it up and they just hand you a glass of wine. There's no money, no nothing. It's just kind of like it's the most bizarre thing. And you can find them. They're kind of like little Banksy wine windows or something like that. It's weird.
So there's a person that sits
Oh,
back behind
wow.
you and serves wine.
Yeah, it's yeah, it's just like they're like literally bottling the wine, and they'll just give you a glass of wine because.
So it's not like when you go to confession though, and like they open up a small little window and like.
No,
"Forgive me,
it's more
Father
like a
Francis."
little like door, like
Oh, okay.
like a hobbit.
I just
door.
imagine like a hand coming
No,
out of
it's
like
like
a hole and like, here's your wine, shh,
Well,
and then
yeah,
going back
kind
in.
of. It's like a hobbit door, and then like a little door,
Right.
like click, like secret password, and you like knock, and they hand you a bottle or a glass of wine. So then
So when
there
you
was
say Banksy, do you mean like it pops up, or do you mean art wise when you say Banksy?
they're just. I mean, I see Banksy that they're like fixed in like fixed locations. They're kind of like Insta-worthy hotspots or something like that.
Oh,
It's
okay,
just like
okay.
kind of that. So, but there was this little place, and it was made to order pasta where the dudes were in the back, and it was tiny. It was teeny tiny, and you had to walk down these little teeny tiny like vampire alleyways to get to it. And it was like one teeny tiny little sign, and it was a line forever. And there was just one tiny counter, and there's like 4 dudes in the back. There's boiling water everywhere. They're like making the gnocchi. They're like rolling the pasta. They're cutting it up. They're boiling it. And you literally order, you're like, okay, I want fettuccine, Alfredo with peas and this. And they give it to you in a Chinese takeout box. And it's the most, it was literally, I lived on it. I lived on it. That and brie and baguettes when I was traveling in Europe. Anyway, we got off the subject of birthdays. So who's next?
I think that's
like, shit.
I think that was
all I
that
heard was
everything.
free wine in Italy, more wine, free wine. You could just go up to
Italy is
wine popping out.
You did
In
your
Italy,
the
you can get a
and
glass of wine at the gas station.
Exactly.
And you can
Glass
go to-
Chianti at the gas station.
See, that's
you can get an
Italian
organic
for you.
Big Mac with a glass of wine at McDonald's in Tuscany. Okay, you can get an espresso with wine
And beer at McDonald's.
What
Oh
goes
my
with
God.
Mac sauce? Big Mac sauce.
wine,
It pairs beautifully.
yeah, olive oil.
Well, I don't care that
Ugh.
the pizza was fast food. Over here in America, it's so hard to find good pizza. But over there, I couldn't get away from it. But I was also in my 20s, and I was like, "This is amazing." So yeah,
There was no bad food in Italy.
yeah.
I'll just say that. Like, except I didn't go to McDonald's. When we were there, my mom's like, I'm going to go to McDonald's to get fries. I was like, why? Why would you do that here? There's like a meat shop and a cheese shop and a bread shop in every town, and they're all right next to each other. You just go one in after the other, and you get, and this is before I stopped eating pig. You can get like fresh sliced prosciutto and then like fresh cheese and this fresh baked bread and just like make your own sandwiches. And it was like less than $5.
Yeah,
So-
and like a plate with olive
This
oil.
was a long time ago though, but it was great. This was before the euro. They still had the lira and stuff when I went, but there was no bad food in Italy.
No bad food, all fresh.
Mm-hmm.
Then they serve you like a
pizza was good.
Plus
Yeah.
the gelato on every corner too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Real
Real
gelato in
gelato.
Italy is so good. There's nothing like it over here.
Well, that's a cool birthday gift. That kind of is perfect. Did we get Andrew's birthday gift in?
Yeah, his family not singing happy birthday to him.
Oh, that was the gift. Oh, come on.
I was gonna say, you know, Andrew, I like your this day in history. Did you know this day in history today? A Mexican giant sail ship ran into the Brooklyn Bridge.
Did you see that shit?
Yeah, with the
Yeah.
people
It's
up on the
Crazy.
yeah.
Why were they dressed in black and white stripes?
It was a training thing. That's all I know.
Why were they training in the
Why were they not paying attention to the height of the fucking mast?
Right.
I
that's
don't
the
know.
question. Hello.
Somebody got fired.
Exactly, Ted.
I already
Yeah,
said
go-
an engine failed or something.
Yeah, I think I heard it was being being towed.
Oh, it's not under its own wind power and stuff. They do like engine power.
Yeah, there was
See,
the
I thought
thrusters
there
on
was a
the
whole
side.
bunch of other Mexicans that were down on
Why
the
was it lit up like it was a performance?
Jose and Mosby fucked up seriously somewhere in that lineup.
Wait, what'd she say? I'm sorry, I didn't hear it.
But the Mexicans were swimming underneath the boat.
Yeah.
You're like the Flintstones.
Like, Jose, hold up! Hold up!
Ándale, ándale, arriba, arriba.
Ándale!
Yeah.
So,
I'm sorry.
Oh.
and that's been
But,
the racist.
but the thing was lit up like a Christmas tree, so it looked like
Pinche
Why
performance
was
or
it lit up like a Christmas tree? Like they were late for Cinco de Mayo. Literally. Like what are they doing?
Well, it looked like it was getting everyone's attention on top of it from the, if you're just watching it go by, you're like, what is this special day in Mexican history or something? I don't know.
Okay,
Nothing
so
crashing.
that place where that thing crashed into the Brooklyn Bridge is a very popular area, and it has a carousel that was restored and like a big glass atrium.
It's a concert venue right there.
There is one of the most expensive Michelin restaurants, like sort of on a barge right there. The ferry goes right there, which, as a matter of fact, all the people who were filming were actually standing on the ferry dock on the East River, which the East River ferry is like literally my favorite mode of transportation to take in New York City, because you can see the skyline from both sides of the East River, and it takes you from, whatever. But Brooklyn Bridge Park is absolutely stunning. And that's where you see a lot of those iconic shots from Tillery Street, where it's that brick pavement and there's the buildings that are there. And then you can see the Brooklyn Bridge just past it in the East River. That was right there. Literally one block.
And you know what
away.
nobody's talking about?
And
We don't have any video from the cars going over right when that thing. Because you imagine if you were on that bridge, you can see all the cars, and you
This
see
is
a
a whole
sailboat
entire-
fucking coming over. That's
Actually,
just like,
good point.
holy shit, that thing's coming
No,
in here.
that's a really good point. There was nobody filming from above. Really?
I haven't seen
This
any
is
shots
like
from it.
Somebody in one
I'm
of those
sorry,
cars
the
has.
Brooklyn Bridge is, I was telling Karen earlier, the Brooklyn Bridge is wood. It was constructed out of wood, and the engineering behind it is actually really spectacular. So if you want to go down that rabbit hole, I think it's like really kind of cool. And it's still standing. So the Brooklyn Bridge, the first bridge path, is also made of wood. And it's kind of like a big sort of convex boardwalk in a way.
Karen, do we have some video of that? You want to, producer Karen B?
Hey,
you
can I
find-
throw out my birthday real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah, promote your birthday.
Yes.
Well, no, my favorite birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Someone could check my math on this, but my birthday falls on Easter, I think once every 28 years or something like that. So
Mhm.
it's only happened once.
Is it like
And,
April 20th or like April 14th?
April 11th.
Oh, April
And-
11th. My brother's
yeah.
is April 13th and my sister's is April 21st. So yeah, their birthday falls on Easter too. Interesting.
Yeah, I think it's once every 28 years. Either way, my ex got me tickets to see Deftones on the Around the Fur tour. It was
Nice.
my 21st birthday, and Chino found we were skateboarding, and Chino found out that not only was it Easter, but it was my 21st birthday, and me and him were skateboarding backstage, and we're both kind of terrible now. Like, we're kind of just, and this was that long ago, but we wanted to go skate in private. So he grabbed a case of Heineken, and we skated off to some random bank that was closed, like some drive-through bank that was closed, and got hammered and made it back just in time for them to hit the stage. We missed the opening acts, Farr and Will Haven. But yeah, I got drunk with Chino. It was my 21st birthday, and it was Easter. And it was just like the perfect night,
I think Karen's
Nice.
frozen.
No, she's looking up a thing. I think
Oh,
hold on. Let me see what she's got here.
You can share my screen.
I got you. You're up. Make that big. There's like several different like angles of this shit. It's crazy. First of all, look at that. I'm not standing
I
up
didn't
on
even
any
look
of
if
those.
there's any of it on TikTok. But like I've had picnics at this park. If
Okay,
this
so I didn't realize. Here, hold on.
Yeah, it's full of people up
I
there.
didn't realize that there's all these are people on the mast. Like, look up here. There's
No, it was-
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dudes up here on the very top one.
Mhm.
they
that's what's even
wild.
weirder and
It
crazy.
was video from the actual boat. They filmed it and posted it. There's actual video of them
On
on
the
the, actual from the Mexico people.
Mm.
Okay, but this is why though. It looks like a performance, and they should have measured the height of the bridge if they were trying to go under it, or was that not part of the plan? Do we know for sure?
Never have I ever seen a Mexican sailboat fucking going down the East River. Not even during the
I
Puerto
haven't
Rican
seen
Day
one either.
Parade.
In
Okay?
years, I've never
I'm
seen
sorry. I spent 2 fucking decades in New York. Never have I ever seen any shit like this.
Mm-mm.
This is fucking weird. This doesn't happen here. This happens in Hudson Yards. It doesn't happen on the East River.
So here's
Well,
the going narrative, right?
Are these
Right.
all dudes with shirtless? It looks like a gay Mexican cruise to me.
I mean, it's like it could be doing a dance.
White stripes, DJ. They have coordinated outfits on. They're like Jailhouse
That's what
Rock.
I'm saying. I'm like, what kind of the?
It looks
They're
like
all
Cirque du
strapped-
Soleil.
They're all strapped to the mast. Like they have safety harnesses.
Yeah, they
on.
were hanging upside down.
Whoa, that's so. All those people just falling off into the ocean. What is happening?
I mean, it kind of looks like a floating jungle gym, actually.
Look at this.
Oh, I haven't seen this footage.
No, it's like gay Pirates of the Caribbean.
You guys, they're promoting a new nightclub in Bushwick. So
Holy shit! Look at those guys just hanging there. They're actually hanging there.
Dude, this is like straight up Pirates of the Caribbean. Is this a fucking hologram? Who the hell is doing
Is this
this?
like a
What is
Cirque du
this stuff?
Soleil, like sort
That's
of
what I said. Like totally Cirque du Soleil. Like, who is pulling a prank? Is it Eminem's new video?
Dude. I mean, allegedly somebody died. I don't know. You never know. But there
How
was
did
like,
the people at the top not see what was happening? I wonder if they were trying to get down.
They were like, a bridge is coming. A bridge is coming.
oh my god!
Just standing in front of a moving vehicle.
Yeah, I think.
Oh my god!
No, we shouldn't be laughing. This is really tragic. But come on, there's so many
Like
things wrong with
bridge
it.
straight ahead. Like ringing the
Well,
bell. Like, what the fuck?
Did anybody die?
Yeah, people.
How
Some
many?
people-
2.
Look at it right here. This dude's falling right there.
Oh, oof.
You know what? He's just Spider-Man. I
Oh my
bet
God,
you.
Nicole.
No, he's fine. He's just no, he's fine. He's like a wee character. It's just like wee.
How did they not see that coming up and like get down?
So the working story
They
is
were-
the working narrative is that one of the engines failed, one of the aft or starboard, whatever it is.
Dude,
that
it's a
pushes it
wooden
around.
boat.
Look at this dude dangling.
No, that was just hanging up there, dude.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Dude, that shit's wild.
maybe. No.
This is retarded. This is insane.
This is.
But there are
so
people that death died from
scary.
that. So,
Like
you
literally,
could
the Navy
survive.
Yard is right there. I used to work out of the Navy Yard. Like
Mhm.
seriously, like this is fucking retarded.
Yeah, this reminds me of
Very sad all the time.
Look at another
a lot of
dude's
these
falling.
videos.
Oh,
Falling right here.
yeah.
He's not okay.
Have you guys ever seen the videos where people are trying to drive like a really large box truck into like a gas station area, and it says
Like a
clearance
U-Haul?
is 14 feet. And
Yeah,
then
like
they-
a
Oh
14
my
foot
god,
U-Haul.
another guy's falling.
Another guy is
Yeah.
falling,
Oof.
and people
Who's
are just
in
standing
charge-
around
Okay,
filming.
wait. Who's in
Was it
charge of
Beavis?
driving this thing?
You're sitting there filming. It's like,
Well, these people can't do anything.
no.
Yep.
They can't help.
What
There's
was the captain thinking?
Look at this. Oh my gosh.
Why
Look at
does
that.
it look like a crane?
It looks
Wait,
like a crane.
back-
It got
Back it up. Hey, back it up just a little bit. The guy filming looks like real life Beavis. Back it up.
It's just
Look at that.
people are dying, Kim.
What the?
That's-
What in the world? Why
Look
is
at
it lit up more there than it is on the bottom? Who puts all those lights on
This
there?
is horrible.
Yeah.
Andrew,
Look
like,
at
what?
this dude's falling.
And here's the other thing too.
No, this
Across
is
the
no
Brooklyn
longer
Bridge,
matter. This is
there is a
serious.
walkway that goes above where the cars drive.
Oh my
And
God.
you-
guys,
they
it's
would have
Tom
seen
Cruise
this.
filming the next Mission Impossible.
They would have
That's what it
seen
is.
this happen in real time. Somebody walking up there, Japanese tourists on that upper, walk. You know, the deck walk
Well,
over the top. They
hold
would
on,
have seen
wow,
that
hold on
happen.
a second. Not from the center boardwalk.
Oh, this guy.
Not from the center.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Yeah.
I was telling Karen earlier, the center boardwalk is like the
But look at
first
the-
bridge that actually bridged it.
Oh
But it's
man.
crazy
It's-
because then it looks at the front. There's like just people falling off of it.
Uh huh. Yeah, they are.
This is a hologram from Heritage Foundation. Fuck them. Why are they wearing black and white stripes? Like,
They're not wearing black and white stripes. They're wearing safety harnesses.
Yeah, they're on harnesses.
no. They have uniforms that have black. They look like referee uniforms almost.
Is that like the
Look at
Mexican
that.
Navy?
That's a
The
sailor.
Mexican Navy.
That's a sailor.
Yeah, it's the
thing.
Mexican Navy. It was
Ah.
like 300 people on there. Hold on, let me find the link from the the actual Mexican Navy because they posted it. I was
So-
like, what in the world?
Nathan, allegedly the tugs, they were a little bit behind because the engine failed. It started floating out of the river, and they were trying to get over there to get it, into a position where they could get it. This is the story. There's nothing they could do. At some point in time, it's such a big ship that you need probably 2 or 3 tugs to be able to drive it. I don't know, man. I'm thinking like if you're walking across that bridge on the upper deck, which is this nice little skyway boardwalk that goes over the Brooklyn Bridge, and you see the top of a sail ship rolling there like Titanic style, hitting the iceberg. I mean, that would be trippy. Like, there's going to be some people from on the bridge that are going to have that footage, if it's not out already. But
Hold on, there's more further down.
there should be some.
Why were the people up there as if they were about to do some Cirque du Soleil kind of shit?
I think it was
going on with that. And if they're being tugged, why are they not get down from there? And
Yeah, DJ, I was thinking it looked very Mardi Gras myself. Like,
Yeah,
I know they're all
Yeah,
running.
I know. I saw that one too. Okay, actually, can I just read this this tweet from the New York Fire Department that was posted 20 hours ago about this incident? It says, at approximately 8:20 Saturday night, it doesn't even say PM, which is weird. The FDNY received a call that a boat, and that's in bold, struck the Brooklyn Bridge in bold. There were 277 people on, which is in bold, the bold boat. 27 people, this is weird. 27 people were removed for treatment. So 277, 27 removed for treatment. Why? So then it follows up with a quote, and the quote reads very odd. And it says this: originally, we had a old Brooklyn box out for folks in the water for a boat in distress. Once the Marine units arrived on scene, we knew immediately that we had a serious incident with a boat striking the bridge. So we had reports of people in the water. At the point coming down the FDR, we decided to have a dual command post, both on the Brooklyn side and the Manhattan side. Our Marine units got there, picked up Rescue 2 and Rescue 4, and brought them out to the vessel. They started to remove and treat the aided. I don't know what that means. They also brought EMS units out to the vessel to start to treat the more seriously injured people on the vessel. They brought them all here to Pier 16, where we set up a casualty collection point and an EMS staging area to assess the victims and send the most serious to the hospital right away. The police, fire, and EMS did a tremendous job of working together to get everyone off the ship safe, said Chief of Training Michael Myers.
Michael Myers.
Chief.
Look at that. Look at
What
that
the
thing,
fuck?
dude.
It's Cirque du Soleil. It's like a new
Thank
fucking
you.
cabaret. They're gonna be. It's a new cabaret.
I've never heard of the Mexican Navy before. I didn't even know it was a thing.
I didn't know that the like Mexican Navy wore black and white stripes like Jailhouse Rock. It's just odd. I don't know.
I didn't even know Mexico had a navy. I mean, why the fuck are they in Brooklyn?
Yeah, and why are they in Brooklyn? This is like a you know the Puerto Rican Day Parade. This is like one of those floats gone rogue.
Yeah, gone rogue.
Like
The Puerto Rican Day. If you're not from New York, just avoid New York on Puerto Rican Day. It's
little Puerto Rico,
crazy pants.
It is insane. It's so funny.
There's a little nugget. There's a little nugget. I just want to plant this seed out there for the chat and like everything else. And I was just because I'm always thinking about maps and navigation and sail ships and everything else. But
Do you think somebody was reading a map for that Mexican vessel that crashed on the
no,
Brooklyn
I just
Bridge?
don't think they either read the tide chart or they just lost an engine. I think that's just what happened.
Do they even have tides in the East River?
Yeah, it's a tidal
The
tributary.
East River is always the same level.
No, it goes up and down. It's tidal
I've never
tributary.
seen it go up and down.
It goes.
I didn't even see it go up and down.
It
during
goes
a
like
hurricane.
3 to 5 feet. It doesn't go as much as like some of the
Oh, that's
the
a
banks
bullshit
that-
tide. That's not even. That's nothing.
So anyway, a little birdie. There's some pilot testimony that says that if you fly above 45,000 feet, you can always see the sun no matter where you're at. And I'm planting that seed out there for chat to go find the pilot testimony again because that's the hottest thing off the printer right now. And I don't know what pilot is talking about that, but I've heard that from 3 different places. That's the reason why you can't fly above 45,000 feet because you can always see the sun above 45,000 feet. So I'm just challenging the chat to go and
I
find
call
that.
bullshit.
I call bullshit.
Call it now, but I want
I
to see if
call
people can
bullshit.
find it. Yeah, I've heard it from one interview, and it was a guy that was taken up as kind of one of those jump seat flyers with two Navy guys. They'd let him come up into the cockpit, and they took him to like it was above 45,000 feet. I think it was much higher than that, like up to 50. And they could no matter where they were at, they could see the sun. So that's just me putting that out there. I cannot confirm or deny it.
Well, then any space flight, any parabolic flight, you would see the sun and the moon in the video.
You would think, right?
Well, they go above 50,000 feet.
Well, you're talking about space flight, quote unquote space flight.
That's why I said parabolic, because it's just a parabolic flight that goes up to the edge of space.
I've always heard that that's why they canceled the fast plane, the Concorde, because it was getting too high and it was showing too much.
Well, they showed 50.
Wait. So that's a trippy concept that you're going up high enough that the horizon line is no longer rising to eye level. So is that why you could technically see across? Would we really be able to even see that far to see the sun and the moon above in the blackness of?
That's my challenge. I heard one pilot's testimony, and it's been a bit, but I want to see because it came up again this week, and I was like, okay, I want to make sure it's not somebody else. Right. That there's a reason why they can't fly above 45,000 feet, other than if you're in the military, and because once you get up there, you can see the sun no matter where you're at.
There's
enough, skyline's wrong.
Blackbird pilots and pilots that fly planes that go above
that. Look at that.
That would be a regular.
But as for commercial flights, they don't go like above like 41,000 ever.
What's that?
Commercial flights typically don't go above 41,000.
No, they don't let anybody
even with the private jets now they have nowadays they can go maybe 43,000. That's about the limit, because at that point you're starting to deal with like aerodynamic drag, with lift, stall speeds. Things get really kind of funky unless you're like military jet that's going, beyond Mach 1 and so on and so forth.
You got to go faster.
You have to go faster because the range of stall to like making sure your airplane doesn't rip apart due to speed, it is a balancing act at that point.
I think airports are just a really elaborate space mountain.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I think you don't go anywhere on Space Mountain.
Yeah, I never went to Space Mountain.
That's what I'm saying.
I've been on there a couple times.
We're still looking at this.
We're just kind of floating around here. It's just a birthday show. We get to do whatever we want.
And replaying.
Do you want to talk about something, DJ? I don't know. Do you have a subject? It's the birthday show. You can bring up whatever subject you want.
I want to know who thought this could clear the bridge. Was the captain not saying anything? Why didn't they get these people off if they're being towed?
Dude, if you ask me, it was too late. Like by the time they got the tug over there, they didn't really know what was going on.
New York City skyline doesn't match New York City. That's not New York City skyline.
You're fucked.
That is not New York. That's Alex. That's not the fucking skyline, dude.
No, it's Brooklyn. You're looking from Manhattan.
No,
to Brooklyn.
I'm not.
No, wait. You're actually you're looking at Manhattan. I can see the Empire State Building right there.
That's supposed to be, and
why is it all lit up?
The UN is where
Nicole, you're such a conspiracy theorist.
No, I'm not. I fucking lived in New York City. I know how the fucking manipulation shit tactic works there. Fucking assholes. It's a portal everywhere you go, especially like the P elevators in the subway. Oh my gosh. Welcome to the next dimension.
You think about the hidden doors in Walmart?
Yeah.
The hidden doors in Walmart.
No, they're not hidden doors. They're portals. Okay. I feel like Dollar General, they're connected. It's all
when they had that portal that they were touring. It was like balls, BAALs.
Oh Jesus!
What?
Yeah, they were touring.
Hold on. Why is the Brooklyn Bridge lit up like that?
Because it's Saturday night. Or
no, it never lights up like that, you guys. You can watch live streams of it. It doesn't do that.
Yes, it does.
It does sometimes.
The Brooklyn Bridge?
Yes, it does.
It depends on the time of night.
Okay, fine. I'm in a Black Mirror episode right now, and I'm sorry, like the Brooklyn. What the fuck?
Just look at the traffic.
Brooklyn. I'm so confused
Where's
right
the
now.
ferries? There's no ferries coming across. They just fucking shut the East River down because the ferry was supposed to be going at that time.
No.
Where's
oh my
the
God, Nathan Reed said Cinco de Mayo. Oh my God.
Oh.
I had to turn my camera off to say it. Oh, it's so
Love it.
What'd you say? I
He's
just,
really-
I threw it on the screen.
Cinco de Mayo.
God, that's fucked.
I thought you said Nico de Mayo, and I was like, that's cool.
no.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Nathan, he beat you at your own game, Nico.
Yeah.
And
He came up with Cinco de Mayo.
You know what it reminds me of? You know those polls in Tulum?
Yeah. There was might be a little soon.
Okay,
There-
why is the UN building that big?
Why is it so?
That's not the UN build. That's not the UN building.
What is it then?
This
I
thing?
don't, it's
What
not
is
the
the-
UN building.
what building
I
is
would
that?
need to look closer at it, but it's not. That's Lower Manhattan right there.
Look
The
at all these
skyline's not right.
angles. This is crazy.
They build those buildings really fast,
No, the
and
skyline is not right. I'm telling you, the skyline is weird.
there's the Empire State Building right there.
Dude,
I
this
can,
looks like the Titanic set when they made little miniatures, okay? They're little G.I. Joes falling off with Mexican Navy uniforms painted on them.
you're gonna start a whole sub channel.
Nico, you better show some remorse quick.
Donata.
Too soon, Nicole.
No,
Too
it's
soon.
Donata.
So you better
You know
show
what?
our Sombrero
Actually,
listeners.
you know what?
Well, this was a newsworthy thing that happened today, and I was like, I guess we're going to talk about a ship hitting the bridge.
I wish the hood news
Yeah.
guy was there. Yo, hood news.
By
We
the
got
way.
a ship broken into the Brooklyn Bridge. Yo.
Karen, did I miss any news today, Ted? Is there any news that I just completely blew off today? I haven't looked at the threads in a hot minute. And that was,
Hey, by the way, Nathan Reed won the Too Soon award for the night.
That's
what's that?
I guess all these guys are Mexican.
Is
Oh,
my audio
Mexicans.
good? Can you guys
You,
hear me?
you said Cinco de Mayo. Is that close to Pico de Gallo? That would be a good rhyming part of a song too. You could sing about the sinking of the.
Hey, hold my cerveza.
I bet you can't make it under the bridge. Oh my
Yeah, exactly.
I have the Sylvester.
Thank you, Ted. Karen, exactly what I'm thinking. Behind it, like, hey, wait, I think we can make it. No way.
We got it.
I think we got this. Wait.
Oh, gee, you son of a bitch.
Can I get a 5x5?
Oh, shit.
You know what? Maybe it was cartoons fucked us all up.
Yeah.
Cartoons fucked us all up.
Yeah, they did.
Seriously, do you remember Rainbow Bright?
No, it
That
was
shit
Slow
was
Jose.
fucked up.
It was
Care
Slow
Bear
Jose.
Stare?
Yeah.
Can I get a 5x5?
5.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
All I know is TikTok has.
Cinco by cinco, yeah. Arriba, arriba. Ándale, ándale. Cinco, cinco.
And this is why we don't compete in the order.
Back up, wait.
Okay,
What
all
are you
right,
doing?
speaking of birthdays, Quincy Tierras.
Madres, way.
Wow. Quincy Tierras. Okay. Next birthday, I am wearing a Quincy Tierra dress with a sombrero. Okay. I will manifest that over the next year. But it's gonna be one of those like big My Sweet 16 Quincy Tierra dresses. Okay.
Oh, it's Slowpoke Rodriguez. That's who it was. That's what I was trying to think of. Slowpoke Rodriguez.
Slowpoke,
Now
yeah.
here. Thanks,
Listen,
thanks,
my
Pimp.
cousin used to
Nailed
love
my foreskin.
Rodriguez. Come on, I did that cartoon. I did that on my
Yeah. Wasn't he just drunk? Was he drunk all the
He
time?
was
on tequila?
always wasted.
He had the
Spoke
hot
of Rodriguez.
shot, and he would be like, oh.
Yeah.
And he'd hiccup and bubbles would come out of his mouth.
Yeah.
What?
Right.
Come on, I put that in it. I put that. Hold
I'm
on.
not. I'm
No,
drinking
no,
Dr. Pepper.
I think I'll find the video. I will share it with you. I think it's on YouTube. It's on my YouTube, I think, because it was a Rodriguez. Arriba, arriba.
All right, this is a tragedy.
It's a tragedy. We'll walk it back a little bit, maybe a little too soon, but
It's a tragedy.
Yeah.
Next subject.
I can't.
It's probably like a
It's
Kid
like,
Rock concert video or something.
It's like the I don't know.
What else do you guys want?
TikTok has desensitized us. That's what's so crazy.
Oh yeah, so Karen's practicing her producer desk duties here. There were some other things. Maybe chat. Did anything happen that we missed because we've been out in the wilderness for a couple weeks, and I'm trying to think of I'm trying not to look at X because it's just such a big barf profile that I just can't do it anymore.
How about this one? Have you guys heard about some guy blew up a fertility clinic?
Oh,
in Palm Springs.
Oh,
yeah,
I read about
In
that.
Palm Springs, I feel like people go there to retire and not have babies.
Well, what would
I
be?
thought it was all gay. So why is the fertility?
Wait, is a fertility clinic? Is it because it's attached to abortions? Is that why that happened? Is that the?
No, it's opposite of abortion. It's the
What,
opposite.
what does that even mean? So would that be like a really flaming liberal who's like super pro abortion that hates fertility? Is that what that would be?
I feel like that would be a freetility.
Oh, I'm just saying that he blew that up. It was like an entire shopping center. And the fertility clinic happened to be in that shopping center, type of like strip mall kind of thing. Not blowing up Planned Parenthood, which would be
what is the point?
Nobody plans Parenthood.
I don't know. Well,
No, you still don't plan it. Even if you planned it, you still don't plan the shit that happens in Parenthood. That's you just
Honey,
don't.
we're gonna fuck tonight.
Yeah, but then
That's
afterwards,
planned. That is planned.
That just happened.
That's right.
Hey, Karen, what is
Happy
this?
birthday,
I want
everyone.
to know what is this app that you use that pulls?
DJ turned his camera off.
Karen, what is this app that pulls up all of these headlines and puts it in these little boxes? I always like this, and I don't know what it is.
It's just a website. It's like News Map.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Website.
See, this would be useful just to like follow propaganda because, like,
Yeah,
you know,
it shows you what's trending. Although a lot of stuff you click on, it ends up being paid websites, so you have to kind of search it and try to find it on a free website. And
right.
sometimes you can find it, sometimes you can't.
See, that's more useful because you can at least like really skim, you know, the propaganda really fast, and they're different colors, so you can go through and it doesn't like confuse your eyes too much. Because I'd rather do that than like go through like the X's top 10 or you know. Whatever.
What are the X's top 10?
I just
Is that like a new top 8?
No, it's just like I'm not very
Is
good
that
at
like
search
a
engines.
MySpace thing? Like
I really just want to put my fingers to my head and just think until all the
what
information
was
comes
Tom's
to it.
birthday on MySpace? What was his birthday? He was always there with the thumbs up. Like, does anybody remember his birthday? I feel like he needs flowers.
I don't know, but he had the most friends of all time on any social media site.
Yeah, I feel like
Ever.
he must have been such a lonely soul.
Mm-hmm.
There were all these friends online, but I have none in my real life.
Everybody knew Tom. Tom was like the guy next door. Remember him?
They're on the computer.
Tom was everybody's friend.
He's everybody's friend.
That's like my dad. My dad's name is Tom, and he is called Uncle Tom by a whole bunch of people and all of their friends, and they like golf together. So my dad doesn't have Facebook or MySpace or anything, but every once in a while, like my friends will post about Uncle Tom, and I'm like, dude, that's my dad. Like you're posting about my dad.
The reason, you know, the reason boomers got off Facebook is they were so bad at it. They were just so bad at Facebook. And
Dude,
this
my
was like way back
grandma
in the
does
day.
Facebook, and she.
Yeah, but that's cute. Like, but boomers just could not do Facebook, and even though Facebook is just garbage anyway, it's just like. But like,
here's the video for the fertility clinic.
All right, hold on.
And
Hang
it's
on.
in Palm Springs, which is in Southern California. It's like in between like Las
Is this
Vegas.
going to be dark? Is this going to be dark?
I haven't seen it yet. I mean, I know the information.
We already watched a ship crashing into a bridge tonight. So, like, all right, here we go.
Well,
I wasn't important to see that. I'm not gonna lie.
Good afternoon. We are coming on the air, streaming at this hour.
Are you sharing it?
Yeah, it's up.
I came on the air.
Just thinking the same thing. Trying not to make that joke.
Outside a fertility clinic right across the street from a major
God.
hospital in Palm Springs. Investigators and firefighters now combing through the massive debris field right now. This is a live look from Air 7 of that fertility clinic. And you can see there is extensive damage to this building. We believe the car was parked on the left side of your screen in the parking lot, but the force of it sent part of that building out into the street. That is actually Palm Canyon Drive on that side of the road. So this is the American Reproductive Centers. It happened about 11 o'clock today. It is on Indian Canyon Drive. That's the side of the parking lot, but I believe the road on the right side is Palm Canyon Drive. That's the road that takes you directly into downtown Palm Springs. And we see the remains of what looks like a truck. You can see the front axle there on the right, and it looks like a box truck back towards the left, unless that's a car that was planted up against the side of a dumpster or a truck. But there, it looks like the vehicle that was involved here, at least one of them,
Can you pause
parked in
that,
the parking
Andrew?
lot,
I want to
hitting
look at
this.
right now, that shot. Pause it. That shot. All right. So
Okay,
the bomb
let's
blew
just
off.
talk
Wait, hold
about
on.
this.
The bomb blew off in that car up there, right?
But why?
then it did something in between the parking lot where it blew out the building.
Okay,
So like, what do we
clearly
got
the
here?
fertility clinic is not bumping
It's
right
like-
now.
What
They
happened
don't have any
there?
Drive
customers.
into it, explode, and like the back end of the car.
So did this
Did it
guy
blow
just
it
want to
back?
go and like kill the seed? He didn't want to kill anybody else because he's the only truck in the parking lot.
I wasn't thinking metaphorically about it,
Dude,
but
he
like, if
probably
that's
just
where you want
had
to go.
firecrackers in the back of his truck and he lit a cigarette and it was just like boom.
You think the vehicle got blown back after it drove into it and then it ended up back? Because it looks like there was a
What?
separate explosion
I know.
where the truck
Yeah,
is, and then
like
there
two
was-
angles. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah.
my
Yeah,
I
analyzing
don't know
this-
the answer, but
Why are there
the
palm
first
trees on the
time I
roof
saw
of
this
the
a
building
video
next
on this, they were showing someone's walking around with an iPhone or something like that, and the other buildings over here were also damaged, like the windows were blown out as
Mhm.
well. So, but like this is the fertility clinic itself, so it's kind of like a strip mall if you want to call it that. But either way, well, it's
So
okay.
why for like the abortion clinics? I could see extremists.
coming on live air at a strip club.
Well,
I
then
mean,
it's
it's like,
fucked
I
up.
get it.
Yeah, like
At
Planned
least one of
Parenthood,
them
sure, I could see
parked in the parking lot, hitting this fertility clinic, which again is right across the street from Desert Regional Medical Center. You can see right there over the doorway, American Reproductive Center, ARC. We have heard from those who
Right,
are
let's
running
just
this
look
clinic who say all of the eggs, embryos, everything that the fertile storage that they have in their building was okay and saved. We do believe one person was killed in this, as we see some
These
law
motherfuckers
enforcement tech going through the that is just a just like a
somebody came
small
through that
vehicle.
roof. What
car
in
that
the
they're now
world is
looking through
going
to see
on?
exactly how this played out. We know the FBI is investigating this. The governor is.
Please, because this perspective is really weird because that roof looked like it was a lot smaller and now these look like little GI Joes. It looks like what is going?
That's the FBI.
That's the dumpster guard.
That's a dumpster fire.
Dumpster fire.
So this car apparently blew back.
There's
right?
no dumpsters on roofs, you guys.
No, the dumpster fence. Like that's the fence around the dumpster outside.
It's not?
No.
Oh.
There is no roof
That's the
there.
parking lot.
Yeah, that's a dumpster thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the gate.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see. Okay,
well.
fine. Yeah. Whatever.
The situation happening in Palm Springs. His office is
okay,
monitoring the situation
I just
and
got
they
this
continue to.
personal
A law
review,
enforcement
and I was
source
like,
telling
you
ABC News they believe that the suspect in this case was killed.
What is in that
We also
pile?
believe 5 other people were hurt in this explosion, and there across the street is the hospital. And you can see the force of this shattering windows at nearby businesses. And this is the hospital. This is Desert Regional. And on a second floor on the back of a long outdoor second multi-story patio, those windows were shattered as well. People all around Palm Springs said they could feel the concussion, the wave. They could hear this blast and feel it in the ground. That source telling ABC News there's also an active search right now to see if there are any other explosive devices planted around this scene
Nobody's on the
or
road.
around the city of Palm Springs. Once that search is completed, investigators say to them,
So, like, how do you think that actually, like, the car like drove into it and blew up and then blew back into the parking lot? Is that what they're trying to
I
say?
have no idea.
And it's like,
It looks like the car had an explosive in it and then
Yeah.
drove in there. 'Cause
Yes.
That's not.
Yeah.
that's
Sounds a little bit like the Oklahoma City bombing with Timothy McVeigh.
That was crazy. Wait, what about the one in Nashville with like she was singing?
Oh, Christmas Day on Second Avenue.
Yes, that was insane.
Yeah, I used to live on Second, like
Yeah, it's
really close to that. By the way, I think he meant reverberation, not concussion. Am I wrong there? Does concussion work there,
Yeah,
Lowry?
concussion is just the way that the there's the concussive. It's the pressure of the explosion.
Oh, okay.
Not the heat of it.
But yeah, that are you talking about the RV that was outside of the they call
Yeah,
it
what was the
yeah.
song? What was the song? Why can't I think of it right now?
I'm not
Wait,
sure.
I need to read Dr. Bass's comment. Did you guys see this?
No.
Yeah.
My ex-girlfriend is a test tube baby. Her mom got sperm from a sperm bank, and then later, after she had the baby, inquired whose sperm it was and went out and found the dude and married him. LOL, true story.
Whoa.
God. That is hilarious. One way for a woman to find a
Very
man.
modern day love story. I feel like that's a really, yeah.
I'm gonna tell my girlfriends. Imagine just you could show up with your baby daddy's baby and be like, "Hey, I have half our family ready to go. Like, marry me." This is just so
Yeah, but can you
crazy.
imagine jacking off into a cup and then all of a sudden 18 years later, this person comes and they're like, "Hey, I'm your kid."
Or is it just like a
That's
year?
a crazy. Anything is possible, you guys. This is like 23andMe, where you find your long lost relatives and you marry one of them or something crazy. I don't know.
Oh my gosh, have you heard of the siblings who've done that?
That's her dad, though, right? Like, am I tripping?
Well, no,
I need
it's
to start- I'm
saying
gonna start
that the
drinking
baby
again.
mama found the baby
No, no.
daddy and married the baby dad
Oh.
without and having the kid first. So this is a really strange world, you guys.
I knew people in Michigan who they were like step brother and sister, and they got married because their parents got married. That was weird.
Yeah, there are stories like that, but
Yeah.
this where these things can happen at the fertility clinic. You know, I don't know.
Did you hear about that fertility guy who was just like impregnating a whole bunch of people? He would just like,
Yep.
yeah.
Random getting impregnated a
Yeah.
bunch of women with his own sperm.
So, yeah, and they found out about it because of 23andMe, because everybody's like cousins. It's just like fascinating. They're like, oh my gosh, you're totally my sister.
Crazy.
That's like some sort of horror story, right? Where the doctor's
is.
impregnating all of his patients with his own sperm and just
On the Cabbage Patch theory, like it just doesn't compute in my brain.
yeah.
That's like
I will take up as well.
That's like an episode of Black Mirror that like it didn't make it past the drawing board.
Every
It was like the trailer trash mirror.
They're like just garbage pail kids with status quo. It's just
Hey,
it's
think about
awful.
it though. How many men who were in charge of a fertility clinic like that would not be like, how would they ever know? They would never know. There could be thousands before they ever found out. You know what I mean? Like, they're so diabolical.
I love the reverb on this. Actually, that was perfect.
Yeah, and Ted was just doing the whole Dr. Evil thing. It's kind of what it seems like.
It is.
Oh,
yeah,
Josh.
Dr. Evil spread his seed. I'll spread my seed across you.
I mean, to be completely honest, I feel like we're living in the cross between Black Mirror and Game of Thrones and Westworld.
We really are. The reality is stranger than fiction. That is for sure.
Seriously, there's Cheshire cats in the woods here. Okay, there's fairies and gnomes.
Oh,
And-
so it sounds like it's so pretty where you guys are. I
Oh
love
my
it.
gosh, it's absolutely stunning. I sat on rocks in the middle of a stream today, and I just watched the water, and it was like really special. Like
It
it's
looks beautiful. I mean, just being a California boy and going there last year for Flattoberfest, and seeing how green it is and all the trees, even though we were there under crazy circumstances, I could tell this is just a beautiful area.
Oh, it's just absolutely stunning. There's pine all over the place, and Ted is carving out these. It's sort of like if you could like, ride a toboggan and it was ice, it would be like the coolest little or like a go-kart or something like that. Like Ted's trails are amazing, and then there's Karen burns signs with the rotor, and there's always where to go. But I'm sorry, you guys, I didn't realize that you thought I was lost in the woods earlier because
It's all good.
I walked outside and Alex was like, they're calling for you, and I was like, oh. I was like,
well, because he said
he didn't know where you were either.
I was literally
like,
sitting
should we
at the
call
bonfire.
for her?
They were calling me in the woods.
And were you like playing with the fairies and just being like, I'm fine. What's wrong with everybody?
I was actually playing with the kittens.
We
You
went
were
hiking
twirling with the gnomes.
behind Crumb's house, Karen's mom's house. It's very cool back there.
Karen?
It's
That's my
stunning.
favorite.
It literally, like the property is beautiful, and the way that the light shines through it is absolutely stunning. And
Oh, I bet that's gorgeous.
beautiful. Ted is like kind of sculpting it. They do a lot of work. It's a beautiful house.
And you're there kind of perfect timing, right? It's like almost summer, end of spring.
I mean, it's kind of hot as balls. It's a little
Yeah.
sweaty, but there's air conditioning. For some reason, at Karen's house and Karen and Ted's house, the air conditioning rises.
Are there
Cooler.
fireflies at night? Is that what you're saying? There's fairies? Do they have
Oh.
fireflies?
room has its own AC, and I bumped it up because
It's an amazing studio. So
Got
like,
it.
if you have smart things to say and Karen likes you, you want to come to the studio and do an interview. That's
I mean,
what
you
we're
can
saying.
say dumb things. We'll definitely call you out for it.
You will be called out. So, but this is like going to be set up for, as I understand it, Karen, of really nice high production interviews.
Karen,
and
I
we're
love
just,
this studio. It's so awesome.
It's awesome.
It really is comfortable.
Yeah. And
I thank you so. Shout out to Karen and Ted for just being
love you
lovely.
guys. Love you guys.
Yeah, I want to thank you for this too. Like the fact that sorry, Nico. Go ahead, Nico.
No, I just do you want to go ahead? I will go ahead because I keep thinking about do you want to go?
I was just going to thank Karen. It's really cool that you're on our 1 year episode and it's at your house. I just wanted to thank you for that. Sorry, Nico. Go ahead.
No, you don't have to apologize. I was just going to say, Karen, she goes, "Oh, I have one more thing for you." And she comes and she got me this deck of tarot cards, and they're gold. And they're the coolest tarot cards ever. And I can't stop looking at them.
You need to show me those after because I still haven't looked at them.
I can't wait
They're
to show
super
them.
slick. They're super
They're
awesome.
so even. Hold on, Emily read tarot at one of the biggest esoteric shops in LA for years. I actually think I might have met her way back then, but I cannot.
In LA?
Yeah, because I went to that store and I know that at the same
Emily,
time.
can you confirm that? I'd like to know
I
if that's
don't
true.
know. I think I told her this, but I have this recollection. She didn't look I didn't look the same as I did back then either. But anyway, Karen and the Gilded Tarot cards. I cannot wait to show you them because they are nothing like I've ever shuffled in my entire life. I love them.
So we're slowly building back up our belongings one step at a time. We got a guitar, we got tarot cards, and I'm wearing other people's clothes this summer.
I'm wearing Cammy's dress.
You guys remember the scene?
Cammy actually took his dress off last night and gave it to me last night.
Yeah, and you remember the scene from Pulp Fiction where the guys are like they were wearing their suits the whole movie, but then at the end,
Make Lowry and Nico bigger on the screen so people can see. They're like too tiny.
oh, you mean which one? Which one do you want to make big?
I'm a little fairy person.
Hold on a second. I think I know how to do it. Yeah, we got it. Got it. Here we go. Let's try this. Oh, look at that.
Yes.
There we go.
Oh,
so
Yeah, where the wolf is making them take a hose bath.
Yeah. So so that's me this summer. So I went from 20 years of New York wardrobe to like wearing t-shirts and shorts. They're other people's clothes. Like this is Andy B's son's shirt. These jeans did survive.
Those are your jeans. Yeah.
These are my jeans. These socks.
Those socks were the first socks we bought from Walmart when we actually had to go get socks.
Yeah. And so I'm wearing other people's clothes. It's kind of funny. And I have a guitar now that is exclusively mine, built for me.
So cool.
I don't know. I probably could play a song. Do I need to play a song? I've never played a song.
Yeah.
Well,
I think we should go a little bit longer than normal. I'm not sure how long you guys want to go for, but only because it's our 1 year anniversary. But
yeah, you guys want to join
Thank
the
you,
after
James.
party?
Yeah.
Hey guys,
So-
hey Nico and Alex.
Yeah.
My whole family went through a fire where we barely got out of the second floor. I had to drop Atticus was 7 months at the time. I had to drop him down into a neighbor's arms, and a cop had to.
Oh, wow.
help, and it was crazy, but I made it out in my underwear, and I have a body like Will Ferrell too. So the whole neighborhood.
So there's nothing more like when you've lost everything and then you're just like, well, I guess I'm gonna wear just whatever is given to me. Like everybody's been lovely. Like Crumb gave me a bunch of clothes. I was like, dude, beggars can't be choosers. I'm just gonna wear whatever I got. So like my wardrobe is now this sort of like quasi like clown like combination of like different clothes and different things. And then
That's what your wardrobe was before.
Well, yeah, but then I was reminded that like Crumb is like he's a walking icon of like cartoon dressery, as it were. So like he can just like
Crumb has the best fucking style ever.
Yeah, he's just
Crumb and Emily. She gave me shirts too.
Yeah.
And Ted, he matches his truck with his t-shirt.
I have 6 pairs of underwear, 6 pairs of socks. I got a guitar. She's got some tarot cards. And there's just little pieces. Little pieces are kind of coming back into play. So like we have this whole brand new combination of items that we own. that are brand new. You know, it's like it's weird.
It's,
and like
it's things that tell stories.
I never
for sure.
saw myself in vertical stripes. So
I mean,
like,
they're
it's real
actually
weird.
thinning. You know, vertical stripes make you look taller.
True.
Right? It looks like Lowry.
You know what though? That's when you learn it's just stuff. You know what I mean? Like it's just stuff.
Yeah, it's not really. It's.
I mean, hey,
according to-
you wouldn't believe the stuff I lost, like the memorabilia and the memories, but at the end, and the music gear. But at the end of the day, it's stuff. You know.
That's good.
Lost coat.
That's
Okay,
good.
so speaking of Crumb and Alex, and also in regards to this exact stream,
yes,
it was about a year ago,
Hey Zach.
a little more than a year ago, when Alex and Crumb went head to head on the Trivia for Charity.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And there was the song, the Happy Birthday song. That was one of my trivia questions. Do you know the answer to who wrote it?
The Happy Birthday song. I know
One
that
of you guys got it.
a lady that she's apparently made some royalties on it. Is that true that she made the most royalties ever of all time? Or there's some weird story? I don't remember her name.
It's the most sung song of all time because everybody sings it every day.
Yeah.
Lots of people sing it every day.
And they're sisters. They're from Louisville and
Louisville. Love Louisville.
Yep. And it is Mildred and Patty Hill. That's the answer. But neither one of you guys got that one.
No, I did not ever know
It's a
that.
birthday thing. So I'm just trying to pull up like birthday facts right now.
You know what? That's a good one to to take us out on here. I have a birthday song, and then did you find the dinosaurs in space?
Yes.
Oh, you did.
So you guys want to know something cool? I was born.
I also want to share one more video.
Yeah. You go. We're not in any rush.
We're not in any rush.
Yeah,
but I was
Hey
born-
Alex, it's still just you guys on the screen.
Yeah,
You
We
can-
started a half an hour late, so you guys know that.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I got it. Hold on. I'll just.
So I was born at 9:16 a.m. on 9/16.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is that true?
916.
Are you fucking serious? Is that true? No, it's not true.
916.
My mom's like, you're the one. Why
No,
are the
I'm
F-
lying.
My closest thing is like
How-
I was born in '79. I weighed 7 pounds 9 ounces.
There you go.
Dun dun dun.
There you go.
Hey, check it out. My daughter was almost born on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
My
Like she was
Almost?
born around noon, and she was born. Her birthday is 7, 8, 9.
Oh, that's
But,
cool.
Like, hold that shit in.
So my little
Yeah, that
brother,
doesn't happen.
my mom was like, no. She was like refusing to have Michael because she didn't want to have him on Friday the 13th. But Michael was born on Friday the 13th.
That's a cool birthday.
Right?
I
He's the
always
coolest
have-
kid,
I
too.
always have a good day on Friday the 13th. Like everybody always freaks out about it, and I'm always like,
Oh no, it's
And at the end of the Friday 13th, I'm like, this was a good day. Why is
Yeah.
everybody so freaked out?
Everybody
about
gets
Friday
all
the
pissed
13th?
off
It's
about
always
it.
I know.
Cool. It's Friday, man.
yeah, and
You
it's
ain't
the
got shit
13th.
to do.
Like it doesn't happen very often. Celebrate.
Just another birthday thing that really pisses me off nowadays is my birthday is January 6th.
Hell yeah!
J6er!
Trump boy.
Oh,
Alright.
boy.
CIA,
Capital.
everything
Everything is
is a
confirmed.
J6er.
Actually, that's so cool.
That's fucking funny.
No, my birthday's ruined.
My birthday's Easter sometimes.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Oh man.
Okay.
Mine is just Mean Girls Day. Nobody knows what that is, but
I do.
Is that when the movie came
thank
out?
you, Nicole. Thank you, Nicole.
I fucking know Mean Girls. Yep.
Hey, I'm gonna stop trying to make DJ happen.
Meet all these crazy
This is
people.
Lost video of the party.
Oh yeah. There's Liz,
Cammy.
See her dress? I'm wearing it right now.
Emily, Sarah.
What kind of
Sarah.
You good? Sorry.
Yeah,
my light
Law
came
had a
on.
bright light on his phone.
Crumb, he stole my the minute I got it. I had it like for 1 minute and Crumb took it.
Who was behind Crumb and Zach?
I remember
There's
her.
Liz. Hey, Liz.
Was that Liz? Oh yeah.
Down on the
Liz
throne.
is so sweet.
Oh my God, Liz is the best.
Liz is so beautiful.
And look, Cammy's wearing the dress that Nico's wearing now.
Yeah,
it looks so good.
I put this on because I love it. It's the perfect dress. And also, I was a big fan of Bebe growing up. Like, I used to shop there.
Who's that behind
the
Chrome?
place. Hey, Nico.
It's so pretty. The woods are so pretty.
That fire pit is so just bang on.
Man, I wish I was there.
This is Law's video. He stays on
Oh, wish you were here.
That was cool.
What are we watching? I love her. Oh my god. She's
That's
so
so
cute.
neat. That's so neat.
We're not ready for dinosaurs in space yet, are we?
No.
Dinosaurs in space.
I don't even know what's.
Dinosaurs
We
in
had no
space.
plan coming into this, so
I wanted
like,
to find the underlay video. 'Cause I made that clip that one time.
Dr. Law, you took the video.
Do you want to try to take some calls?
Yeah, we could take. Oh wait, you can wait. I don't think we can take calls on or on the Streamyard, but we.
I don't know how to do that.
Hold on,
Why can't we just
shut
prepare?
up. I'm gonna do
Oh,
it.
she's got it.
Shut up.
I will shut the fuck up.
Yeah, right.
Parents,
What the fuck up?
DJs, shut the fuck up. Laundry, shut the fuck up. Everyone needs to shut the fuck up.
Fuck up.
Do you know that song? Come on.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I had a pet lizard named George.
Yeah.
He was
I
cool,
think Dr.
but he
Watt
made me really
is
bored.
Bored.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so
Second award, 6 1776.
704
Parents, shut the fuck up.
666 7 and 76. I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but like we're gonna try it.
She does say Karen's shut the fuck up, doesn't she?
Parents,
Yeah.
not Karens.
We can just drop the link in chat and then just let people join in as.
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah, you
too,
could do
but-
the link if
but
someone wants to
you're
drop a link in chat.
limited to how many people you can add to StreamYard.
Yeah, I think we've got room
Yeah,
for.
where's Mark
We
Sargent?
got
'Cause
room
I
for
called
three
him.
more.
I called Mark Sargent last night at the bonfire.
Did
He
you?
didn't answer. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I did.
yeah.
And he didn't answer my call, but then he answered when Lowry called
And
him.
then,
Oh,
and then
I should've
no,
called
but do you
that.
remember that
Yeah.
once he answered that? Do you remember cussing out Mark Sargent?
Yes.
Nico? Yeah.
Of course I do. That was a rite of passage. I loved it. He loved it too. That's the weird thing about Mark. He loved it.
Horrible things to Mark Sargent.
No, hey, take that down, Andrew.
God, was I mean? Mark Sargent, I love you. I'm so sorry.
What did you do to Sarge?
I
Oh my
didn't
god.
do anything. He just, he's a nice guy.
She took advantage of his
Tell
niceness.
people to call in to your show.
Oh yeah, so you can call in. I've never done a call in before, and the number is 704-666-1776. Curious number, that one.
Yeah, it's Karen's calling number.
Karen's calling number, and then maybe Andrew can put the link if you want to try a video thing. We got 3 more slots. I think if I remember right, you can get 9 on this one.
I did drop it, but Rico just said take it off. So I
No,
just-
there it is. No, there it is. I put it back.
Okay.
I think I have a delay because I didn't hear you say that.
It's a special birthday episode, so we'll just
Wait, are you gonna play your song?
yeah, and it's sooner or later. Sooner or later.
Play a song while we wait for someone.
Okay, yeah, right. I got a birthday song. This is
You gotta play it well. That's what.
Actually,
let's
this
see how
is-
this works.
Wait for
This is a
someone to
good
call in.
test. This is a good
No,
test.
because I have video. Well, I think so.
And you can adjust the little mic stand there to like however it works.
You're getting all of like the best testing for your new studio
I know, I love
by
it.
using
Huge
our show. So we have to be the ones that look like assholes.
But you don't look like assholes. You look good. Stop being.
Oh, you guys, we got our first phone call. Can I answer?
Thank you for calling Coffee Top. This is Karen.
Hey, no, I said I was going to answer. Thank you for calling Tinfoil Sombrero and Karen B's line. Coffee Talk, what's up?
Hey, out there in Colorado.
We're just hanging in there.
This is fun. We've never had a call.
Who's the first phone call you ever had when you're in? Who is this?
Fathead.
It's Josh. Josh out in Colorado, Fathead.
Hey, buddy.
Talk to us, man. Yeah.
What was your favorite birthday present?
Hello. Hey. Hello.
Well, you haven't gotten it yet, is that what you're saying? But you're saying that you haven't gotten it yet because you don't have a favorite. I mean, like, you've got kids. I feel like they would be favorite birthday presents, considering there's fertility clinics that are being blown up and stuff.
Are you hearing something I'm not hearing, Nico?
Right.
Caw. I don't hear anything.
I don't either.
Nobody hears anything?
Uh-uh.
I hear it.
I can hear Josh.
Oh, we can't. We can't.
The listeners can't hear, so hope you guys are having fun.
Okay. So it's working, right?
No, it's not.
I can't hear it.
Tell me whether or not it's working in the chat. Can you hear Fathead talking to us? Because we can hear him. But we're just checking to see if
I see your lips moving, but I can't make out the words.
I can't hear it.
Rico's audio is a bit low. Let's see. She's got Karen's got this whole like.
How about
wow.
Bill?
All right, hold on a second. Okay, so yeah, I can hear you in my headset.
Check. Someone? Anybody? Check. No.
Yeah, we can still hear you. We can still hear you, but I don't think the audience can. We've never done.
You know what? It's because Ted left. Ted left. Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah. Try the Streamyard link drop and try the Streamyard.
Can you guys hear me still?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Me so soon.
Everybody else is good. It's just we've never done a call in on Streamyard, so there's probably a way to route it. But jump on the link, Josh, whenever you get a chance.
Yeah, there you go.
Those guys on that Mexican ship that crashed were kind of like the Tulum guys who did that, like, you know, the Mayan guys who do those fancy Cirque du Soleil.
That's what I thought.
That's what I thought they were. And then I thought that they were like the guys, the ones who install like you know, the cable lines. Yeah. Or maybe the ones that fix, you know, like the Hoboken train.
Yeah.
Also, do you know what else happened? So not only did the Brooklyn Bridge got crashed into, all of New Jersey Transit is on strike right now. There's no trains from New Jersey to Manhattan right now because they're
really happy about that, though.
I bet. Well,
okay.
Yeah,
so
because those assholes are fucking driving in.
See, we're just checking. We're waiting for Fathead to come into the thing. So we did try to call in.
So they couldn't hear him at all, or what?
The audience could not hear Josh, but we could. So
I couldn't either.
Oh, you couldn't hear it?
Yeah, nothing. Like dead silence.
Well, it's a good little experiment because it'd be nice to know like how that works in the future.
I hate Stream. This is why I stopped using Streamyard, because the sound routing sucks on Streamyard.
Is that what it is?
You know, I stream, you stream. You know what, you guys? I
use
Karen.
OBS, and I do it myself because this audio is limited on these web-based programs.
When I was sitting in the middle of the stream earlier, I was like, I am watching a live stream right now.
I just added Fathead.
When I was in the
Chesties, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Yep.
What's up, Josh?
Clear.
Take the call number down.
Let's see if the
call
chat hits me. Here's me.
All right. So, what was you talking about your favorite birthday or birthday gift or something like that?
Okay, so I did have a really cool birthday. It wasn't a gift per se because I set it all up and did it, but we went
your own birthday
downtown Springs on my 21st birthday, and we all, my whole group, we all dressed up in like 3-piece suits, and like we all looked like mobsters, and the women were wearing these fine dresses, and it was this amazing. We just bar hopped all night, and that was a lot of fun. But
sounds cool.
That's so guessy. I love it.
I've had good times not on my birthday that are, you know, crazy, but usually it's not right on my birthday or anything. So anyway,
it's good news.
As I was saying, happy birthday to the stream and everything, the show. Happy birthday, and it's definitely cool that you guys are there in Carolina, Kakalaki together and hanging out.
I feel like we should rename Carolina to Carolina.
Just this county, Carolina.
Yeah, it's like all Carolina.
Carolina.
I don't know. What about Sarah and Griff and stuff? I mean, they're there too. So.
It can be like.
I'm sure they're down with
They can be a county.
They're down with that.
Well, I was already calling
back off, Karen. My nickname is Fathead. Okay, you just slow down over there.
Oh dear.
Hey man.
Oh, shit.
So, like, that's the good news is that I was going to come out to Colorado for the jamming on the plane with no instrument, and now I have at least one.
Did you see
That's
this?
so cool. And I'm working on making sure there's at least a couple more here for you too. So
nice.
At least some keys, and I don't know what else, but I'm working on
Ooh,
it. There's a set here already. So,
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
and we got
Alex.
a PA.
I don't think
So-
you wouldn't even be able to talk to Alex if you put it like a Nord or like a keyboard or a grand piano in front of him. He would be like, just don't talk to me.
Yeah.
He turns into Linus.
But
Seriously.
that's okay. You know, sometimes you just got to get it out.
It's totally
Jamming on
fine.
the plane might be the place, man.
No, it's totally fine. I'm like, oh, he's fine. I can tend to the kittens.
You know, I was telling.
And on that, come to Jamming the Plane in Colorado next month, like literally a month from today. Well,
Is
a
there
month
going
and
to
2
be
days.
jam there, like peanut butter and jelly jam, like
Absolutely.
preserves,
Yeah, I love strawberry.
natural
Favorite.
organic preserves, like
Some Pearl
strawberries,
Jam.
pearl jam? Hold on, jam
As
doesn't make
I
pearl.
can get. You know.
Wait,
Really
you
be so good.
you can harvest pearls from
Everybody's
jam.
roboting son of a bitch.
You don't want to know what Pearl Jam is.
It's a drug, actually.
Rico,
Actually, that's not true.
I know. Ugh.
I thought it was a psychedelic.
Oh my god, I had pearls in the.
No, well, they put that in their
I had pearls.
in their promo. They said it was like their grandmother's psychedelic jelly, but no, it's what you think it is.
So that's what they're doing with my pearls that were left in the U-Haul.
Sexual connotation? Is that what you're
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
Oh my
Yeah, it's
God.
sort of like Limp Bizkit. You guys know what a Limp Bizkit is?
The band.
I know them.
Yeah.
I mean,
so
I
I'm
know
not
it's
gonna-
a band, but
Yeah. I'm not gonna tell you.
come on, Andrew. You
No,
asked.
no, no.
What's
You
the
have to
answer,
look it up on
Mr.
your own.
Trivia?
You can take
Come on.
and stick it in your ear. Like, what kind of who wants to live?
He's like, no, I'm not even gonna touch that one.
Never understood that shit. It's fucked up.
Oh yeah.
Just put it this way. Look it up on your own. It's fucking
Okay.
disgusting.
I don't
Okay.
want to look it up if it's that bad.
No,
I don't want that on my history. Like, what the fuck?
Do not, just don't do it.
I need 10,000 didgeridoos.
It's like that's as bad as like, oh, I'm gonna go look up True Girls in a Cup, just because.
What did you say, Karen? Sorry.
I said put your thing big on the screen.
Oh,
and
yeah.
play a song.
Yeah, we're gonna do a song here real fast. So hang on here, fathead. We're
Oh,
we're
yeah.
just improvising as we go along here.
Before you start that, Alex, so what was it, 2 days ago when you, Emily, Crumb, and Nico were all on Crumb's stream doing the impromptu Mad Lib? That was fucking hell. You guys were all wasted, and
See, here's the thing. I was not
you guys
wasted.
did a
It was
great job.
hilarious. Oh, it was
That
hilarious.
fucking amazing.
I was having a great time.
Oh my god, it's so cute.
Dude, that was the first time the four of us have been in a room on the same stream in 5 years. Like we
I
always
was
sort
not-
of kind of crossed over at some points, but we were never in one same room. And I think that's what happened is it
No, the
amplified
last time we were in the same place was when we were like under the tent at Campton Inn for Flattoberfest.
Oh yeah, we did. We probably did something like that. Okay, a little birthday song. All right, well, this is just in the spirit of Sombrero. Are you going to school today? Zipping up the Wasco. Kiss your mother goodbye. Celebrate. Hold still. That highway's got me. And I'm always grateful. Yeah, I'm always grateful for you.
That's new.
supposed to
I
slide.
feel like you need like a slide or something. You're like,
Baby, do you know what today is? It's our birthday. It's my special day. And I've come to lay my claim. And I've come to lay my claim. And it's a boy that you like, and it's a boy that you might want to avoid. And it's a boy that you might, and it's a boy that you might want to avoid. And it's a boy that you might, and it's a boy that you might want to avoid. And it's a boy that you like, and it's a boy that you might want to avoid.
Oh yeah, thank you very much. Thank you.
So pretty.
You got a music tester on here too,
I
Karen.
love the shot, Karen.
Happy birthday, Sombreros.
Happy birthday, guys.
And you're welcome, world. I put something into the world before I left it.
Yeah, yeah. So then now you got
Rico,
Karen's
I
got a
think
little
you should
music.
really start studying like quantum immortality, actually.
Lowry, that was so good. Nice job.
How did it sound? I just basically put the mic kind of down here, so like Karen's gonna need to know that in case she has musical guests. So, but I think you could just put the mic like down at it. I think that worked, right?
Yeah, that was really good.
It was so good. So pretty.
When did you write that?
Aught 9, 2009. That's on my second record. Love is Dead.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Nicole chose it. She said, "Play your birthday song." And I was like, "All right, that works for tonight." Just like Mexican.
Okay.
It was great. I
thought you wrote it for the show. I was like, holy crap.
No, hold on. It's a bridge you might want to avoid if you're
It's a bridge you might want to avoid. Pico de Gallo, Cinco de Mayo. Oh my god.
Oh man.
We gotta stop.
Oh, man. Bring it a full circle.
And it's a bridge that you might want to avoid.
Yeah.
Circle episode. Wow. Good job.
Hey, we are coming up on the 2-hour mark, and even though I want to like just go for another couple hours, but I always like to leave people with more. Thank you guys so much, and
Thanks,
Karen.
Thank you, Ked and Taryn.
Yes, thanks for having us,
Ked and Taryn.
Griffin, Brian. Thanks for the guitar. Thanks for everybody that donated clothes and the money and everything. It's like made it a lot easier for us. So thank you for that stuff. And we're on an adventure this summer. So hopefully we'll see you guys in various places.
I mean, like, have you ever stopped being on an adventure?
Not one like this.
We have a Jeep now for that too.
Yeah.
So
tiny Jeep.
Seriously, like we can hold on. Do you want to talk about the time that we went 4-wheeling for the first time in the new Jeep?
Oh yeah, we used the 4-wheel drive for the first time. I don't know. That's the last time I'm going to do that.
Well, you guys are welcome to crash here. It's somewhat functional right now.
Yeah.
I don't want to actually crash, but I hear I don't want to crash anywhere.
Every time I think of you, Rico,
See,
it's about
I
bike
hear-
crashes. So
Oh, gotcha.
yeah. So
Well, hey, great show. I was happy to see everybody. Thank you for letting me hang with you guys and to see Karen and Ted as always and get the Sombrero back together. Woo!
have everyone back on.
Right.
Hey, Fathead, thanks for coming on.
You're like
Absolutely. Thanks for letting me on here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks.
You're
Come to Colorado in June if you're not already.
Come to Colorado in June. Hey, Karen,
Yes.
you got that song ready?
Yes.
All right. I love you guys. We love you.
Much love. See you next Sunday. Same
Have
time.
everybody together. We'll see you next Sunday. And mwah.
I can't
Just
hear. I
FYI,
don't
there's
have
no
any
music
audio.
playing, FYI, just I don't know if anyone's realizing this.
I have no audio, Alex. If you can hear me still. I see the video. Can you still hear me, DJ?
Dinosaurs in space, dinosaurs in space, dinosaurs in space. That's all I know.
Can you hear me, DJ?
I can hear you, and everyone else can hear us, but they do not hear this song right now.
I was
It's
Pebbles
weird,
for
right?
my first Halloween. So
You got to hear this
awesome.
song. That was such a good seg too. Damn. No, it's just no. You played it right, but it just for some reason it didn't. And I always love playing this song because it's so perfect.
You know what? I just want to like in my next life.
I
I
was
want
saying it for the viewers because no one heard a thing.
No,
So,
I loved it. I was like feeling it too.
Yeah. Oh, I was jamming out because I could hear it. I could hear it in my headphones. Let's see if it works. And if we don't get it this week, we'll get it right next week.
Dinosaurs in space, dinosaurs in space.
There we go.
There we go.
Oh, there we go. Let's jam up.
Dinosaurs in space, dinosaurs in space, dinosaurs in space. Dinosaurs in space, dinosaurs in space, all over the place. Everywhere I look.
Oh my gosh! So I'm gonna make this
Jurassic on the jam, a T-Rex on the moon, Stegosaurus on a skateboard, pizza triangle cartoon. Dinosaurs in space, dinosaurs in space, dinosaurs in space. Dinosaurs in space, dinosaurs in space, all over the place. Everywhere I look.
And to be number one fan.
Gino and the Bam Bam, a skeleton from a tooth, a poxy putty sci-fi, mind control falling from the sky. Dinosaurs in space, dinosaurs in space, all over the place. Extinction in a book, Bone Wars, George Jetson, Doomsday, Jim Henson, Momo, Solar System, there's everyone, another mama.
Where's the mic?
Dinosaurs in space, dinosaurs in space, dinosaurs in space. Dinosaurs in space, dinosaurs in space, dinosaurs in space.
So it turns out that if aliens ever show up here on Earth, little green men might be the least of our problems. A new study indicates that instead, they'll probably be more like super intelligent dinosaurs, as smart and as cunning as humans. As one scientist put it, we would be better off not meeting them. Sleep tight.
Are those reptilians?